And there we go. I believe at this present moment we are now live. It is the 4th of February in the year of our Lord 2026. It is me, Lance Meister, the Undead Viking, and Jeff Sidek from Guerrilla Games is
I'm
here.
here.
You're gonna have to deal with the two of us, everyone, while we yammer on. So, Jeff, you were in Canada recently,
I was in Winnipeg last week and I'm in Oklahoma City right now.
Oklahoma City. What are you doing there?
I got a friend in St. Louis and my buddy Pete Wilkinson said, hey, he needs a car and my car won't smog in California anymore. So let's drive it out there. What do you think? Road trip. And I said, yeah, let's do it.
Really?
Yep. As a
When
matter
you
of
said it
fact,
won't smog anymore, like it won't cut it won't do
that's
the
Pete Wilkinson right there.
hello.
This is Lance.
It's Mario, everyone. Mama Mario.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, everyone.
Hot tub is
I,
worth 2,000 miles.
So yeah, smogging in California, it's a bit trickier than the rest of the country. So we think it'll smog in St. Louis, but more importantly, once it's out of Pete's hands, he doesn't really care whether it smogs in St. Louis. He's done with it.
Can you cuss on this podcast?
Uh, I know I can.
Oh, zero fucks given.
Yes. You should if you're going to St. Louis, Missouri,
Yep.
you should stop in and say hi to Shane at our warehouse in St. Louis.
Is this
Oh
a
yeah,
Zoom or a podcast?
it's a Zoom podcast.
Oh,
We're live, sir.
We're live on YouTube.
are there anybody watching?
We have a handful of people, yes.
Well, hello, handful of people.
Where do people go to find it?
Hmm?
Where do people go to find it if they want to be
Like and subscribe and hit that bell.
Yes. It's
what's the
this my Undead Viking videos YouTube page. That's where it's live. So anyway. But yeah, you could absolutely stop in to uh the home office if you wanted to.
Speed so he can watch.
Check out our fabulous warehouse.
yeah, you know what? If you can email me contact info. I wanted to talk to him about booth stuff anyway.
Cool. Can do. I'll connect you to. Scott's logging in, but his video isn't on yet. There he is.
Working on it.
Hey,
going down.
you know what?
Hey.
If you can, even ooh,
Hey, Scott.
How's it going?
I was just in Dallas today.
Oh, doing what?
Driving through to St. Louis. Everybody's already heard the story. I'm
Oh,
driving from LA to St. Louis, and I stopped in Dallas just to get some really great Indian food.
really? Where?
Oh, Kala Mishtis. It's a
Oh, Kalachanji's?
Kalachanjis. That's it.
Yeah, that's the Hare
The
Krishna temple.
Krishna temple. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I used to live on that side of town.
okay.
We went there every once in a while. It was pretty good. Yeah, cool.
So I brought my friend who you can see in the background here, who is
Hey,
not
friend,
he's not a vegetarian, but he enjoyed vegetarian food a
they
lot.
have good flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the flavors are good.
For me, but it was good.
Yeah, yeah. Kalachanji's is pretty good. And there's like a Annie Lennox signed photograph in the entryway or whatever.
You know,
There's a lot of famous people have been there.
Oh, you're frozen. Oh, no, you're not.
Oh, we see you.
Okay, let's see. Where am I going? Oh, you're there. So there's Jeff
Oh, okay.
in the atrium.
So the weather was pretty good.
It was awesome.
We bring the weather.
It got a little cold tonight.
Yeah. Well, so we left. We went to Oklahoma where it's also cold. But we'll be Kansas tomorrow and then St. Louis the next day.
And here's the outside of the temple.
Yep. Yeah.
And it's in the middle of a residential neighborhood. So I don't know how they got zoned for that.
I used to live over there in that area.
It looks like a part of town.
Yeah.
a part of town.
Part of town. East Dallas. It's basically East Dallas.
But it was fantastic. I mean, just like
Yeah, the food's pretty good.
Yeah, couldn't believe the luck. I mean, we like
Yeah,
let's go
the flavors are really good, even though it's
and it's
no
like,
meat.
well, we're closing in 5 minutes. Like, okay, so found some really yummy. All the last of it. It's like portions were huge,
Yeah.
and I didn't have to pay.
Did you get the
That's why the price was right.
I don't pay for a vegetarian meal.
they had like an iced tea there that's pretty good too, like a
Oh, it's a sweet tea. I don't.
sweet tea.
It
Yeah.
wasn't so bad as some.
Yeah. We haven't been there in years. Yeah.
It was quite the gym.
So
Way
what's
better than that spot where that guy got shot.
Okay.
so what's happening in the gaming world now? I've been out of town for a couple of weeks, out of the country for a while.
What were the major things that recently happened
Hiding it.
in the world of board gaming?
I can't think of anything good.
Yeah, nothing good.
Nothing
There's been
great.
nothing good has
Um,
happened recently.
It's been a dry spell.
I mean, there was drama, but I mean, as far
I'm
as
trying to think of good stuff.
well, no, because I mean, they're just, I mean, other than people personally playing games, no.
Good.
I mean-
Anything lawful or chaotic?
I mean,
Sorry.
this guy's
It's been a
just
rough
digging.
week.
It's, I'll just say this. I wanted to say something, and I wanted to get something off my chest, and this is going to be very political, so deal with it. I have gotten to a point now where I've seen too many goddamn people say, "Can't we just play games at a table? Can't we just like bury these things?" And it's just like the people that are saying that are the people the pastor for the Minnesota Timberwolves who graciously allowed me to friend him on Facebook, and now I follow him. Had a wonderful prayer, but one of the parts of the prayer was, he's like, you don't ask for peace when your boot is already on somebody's neck. When you
Yeah.
do that, you're just wanting to leave your boot where it is. It's just like that's and it's and I'm sick and tired of seeing people in the industry who are not who aren't taking a stand, who aren't saying anything, who aren't like standing up to be counted among the people that are saying that what's going on right now fucking sucks. Um, you know, I am thankful that I have two bosses that I said, "Do you have any problem with me saying the things I'm gonna say?" And they're like, "Go ahead." It's like we don't care. It's just like because they think like I do, and it's just silence has never benefited the victims ever in any way, shape, or form. Silence has never benefited the oppressed. It only helps tyranny. It only helps evil. And I'm fucking tired of people trying. I mean, say what you will. Sam Healy, say what you will. Like, I don't agree with anything that guy said
Right.
at all, at all, at all. But at least he said it. At least he said the words that I know are felt by a lot of fucking people in our industry. But they're sitting on their hands and they're not saying anything because they don't want to lie and say, "Oh yeah, no, I totally support this," but they certainly don't want to come out and say, "Well, I kind of agree with what Sam Healy said," because I don't want to deal with the backlash. So they want to be quiet. And you know what? If I don't hear people, whether it's either publicly or personally, hear from people telling me how they personally feel, I'm just going to assume. I'm going to assume it, and I'm going to think that of people. And maybe they can prove me wrong. I don't know, or maybe they'll prove me right. I don't care. I just I mean, Minnesota is a total shitberg right now, and and thankfully it seems to be getting better ever so slightly. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that it's like, oh well, it's like, we'll withdraw the DHS ICE agents if you, one, give us your complete voter registration records, which bullshit. We're not fucking giving you those. And two, hand over every single like hand over like basically the people that we choose that you have in custody right now so we can move them into federal detention. Those are the two things. And it's
Right.
just like, no, we're not going to do that. And I love the fact that I live in a state, and why is it? Because you have a deranged leader who says that he's won Minnesota three elections in a row, which no, you didn't. You never came close. Minnesota has voted blue forever.
Red, you mean?
Oh yeah, no, we voted Democratic forever,
Yeah.
blue.
Well, you said it hadn't voted blue.
No, I know we voted blue
Yeah, you voted
forever.
blue.
That's what we vote.
Yeah.
That's what we vote. And nobody in this state, except for little tiny little tiny red pills here and there, nobody supports Trump in this state. They
Yeah.
just don't.
Not
And
not
I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it, and I'm tired of it. And
well, it's not nobody. I mean, that's the thing is it's like 40 or 45%, right? So that I think what we have to do is listen to these people that we disagree with. I think there's got to be a reason that they're voting for him, that they're supporting, because obviously nobody supports people getting killed. But the situation that led up to that, there are people that support that. And it baffles me, but I want to be educated about why they think that rather than shutting them down. I mean, ultimately, I would like to see people not getting killed in that way for those reasons, but as long as we still see them as them, then we're going to have trouble. Just nobody's going to change their mind. So we need to understand what they want, because what they want is the same thing we want. Yeah, everybody wants for prosperity and peace and freedom and help. And you
for
just don't.
themselves, if you want to say for themselves, sure, but Jeff, I don't believe that. I believe there's a wide contingent of our fucking populace that wishes for the idea that you know you know power and money and everything for me, but not so much you brown skinned people, you transsexual people, you women. I mean, not so much that. Can we just have more rich white men with power? Because that's what I want. That's what I want. And
Yeah,
it's just I don't know, man. Kudos to you for still believing that maybe there's still some good out there, but man, those fucking people I just that just turn a blind eye, and just because, I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even understand it anymore. And maybe that's just the whole point.
yeah.
I mean,
That's my point, is that I don't understand it either. And as long as we are looking at them like they are insane and evil, and it's almost half the country, it's practically half the country, and they're looking at us like we're insane and evil, that we're not gonna be able to connect. But at root, I really even think that the power hungry people, other than maybe some people near the top, genuinely want to get their power so they can do things what they think is the right way. And they think that'll make it better for everybody. I don't think that they're just trying to make the world bad. When people say they hate America, that people on the right or the left, they say the other guys hate America, which is just nonsense, because they don't hate America. They want their version of America, and they think that's going to be best for everybody.
I mean, I I appreciate the fact that I love the fact that you can still think that, I guess. And then that isn't me trying to be condescending.
Yeah,
I I've gotten to a point where I think that it is the and I'm not going to stand here and say that the Democrats never do anything wrong. I don't even I can't even think of myself as being a part of any sort of you know party anymore because the stuff I believe in, no party supports. I mean, the Democratic Party is such a limp, like
Yeah.
they can't possibly do anything right without without just you have a group of people that run one party that just runs roughshod, and the other one is saying, oh well, it's like we're really upset now.
We're gonna
You know
send a
I,
worded letter.
yeah, we're gonna send. I'm gonna type up a really angry email, and you won't know who I BCC'd it to either. So won't that be a shocker? I mean, the fact that like they actually held the Democratic shutdown, that they had that in place, and they said we demand this, that, and this. I was like, okay, maybe finally that'll happen, and then they just caved for like, well, they said they'd talk about this thing that we want later on. That was the concession they got. And I was just like, you got to be fucking kidding me. And this is what I have. These are my options.
Yeah.
This is what I can try to figure out. I yeah, no. I Anyway, I
Yeah.
got that off my chest. So just just oh
Another week
man.
of it.
Just everything is just I I
Yeah, it's
I I
frustrating.
I posted this on my
I
Facebook
I
page
saw it.
with about the goats.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that in a nutshell, in my mind, um just really just hammers it home for me. And if you don't follow me or whatever, it's hypothetically, if someone was accused of having sex with goats by over 30 different people and regularly denied it, but then they also dropped very public hints about how much he liked to have sex with goats for decades, and then ran a goat pageant to find the best looking young goats, and was best friends with somebody who got convicted of fucking goats and trafficking goats to friends all over the world who also like to fuck goats. And his name was in the classified Goat Fucker Chronicles 5,000 times, and then he wished other goat fuckers well in prison. What do you think the odds are that that person is also a goat fucker? I thought I didn't write that,
Yeah.
but I wish I had, because that's genius. Anyway, I got my Gen Con rooms today,
Oh, good.
Oh, cool.
I
which was weird because the Gen Con portal opened up on the 2nd of February. And they
All right.
said you will get, and then we as Gray Fox, because we've been going, we have, well, one, the size of our booth, which is a 30 by 20, and the the fact that Gray Fox has been going to Gen Con for over a decade every year. So we got to get our rooms on the 4th to select our rooms. Never once. First of all, one, we always got to pick our rooms on the very first day. So that was weird that we didn't get to pick on the very first day. So I don't know how we got leapfrogged or whatever, but that's just that Gen Con thing where you don't really know what's going on. So when we got in there, the place that we stayed at every single year for the last like 8 years, the Hyatt Regency, all of the rooms were gone. There wasn't any rooms available in the uh in the portal. Now, I mean, we got 8 rooms at the Omni Severin and 4 rooms at the Marriott. So I mean, they're both right next door. But it was just like, but everybody kind of knows that Hyatt Regency is kind of a really nice place to stay. They got the hot games room there for Board Game Geek. They got the all night Subway sandwiches that you can go down and get anytime you
Super secret
want.
subway. Yeah.
The super secret Subway that's not really super and secret anymore. But well, no, I mean that was I always loved going there because it was the perfect place to stop
So you
and
did not get the Hyatt rooms again?
no,
You got them last year.
I got them last year because we got to
What
pick our rooms
happened?
in the very first day. It was completely gone. I
Something
was
has
like,
happened.
yeah, they and I've heard from other people because I posted, I got my Gen Con rooms. It's weird. A lot of the places that are normally already booked for like the vendor rooms are booked. There are a lot of people who are like, I don't get to pick my rooms until like the 13th. And it's not like small publishers either. Like they publishers that have been going
Wow.
there for a long time as well, and they're like, what's going to be left on the 13th? And I'm like, I don't know, but I'm glad we got ours. I mean, I kind of like the Omni Severin. It's kind of a nice, it's kind of a classy hotel, but also it's like when you leave, it's like right down the strip. So you when you get out, you walk by, you can get breakfast at one of those food trucks as you're walking by in the morning. There's even that one that has like they like I don't drink coffee, but there's one that like as you walk by, they just have people like handing out cups of coffee. So if you want a cup of coffee and take some cream, you can just grab a cup of coffee when they walk by. So and then there's a couple places where you can get like, a breakfast burrito. You can just snag one on your way in. But that's what I used to do at Subway. When I would leave, I'd go down there and I'd get a bacon and egg sub, and then that'd be my food until 6.
So you, as a 10-year veteran, took 2 full days of some of the
Yep.
people in front of you.
So who knows? But there's obviously people that have much bigger booths that probably like those like I mean Whiz Kids or not Whiz Kids,
Wizards of the Coast.
why can't I think of the Paizo has that huge area right in front. AEG has that huge area
No,
right in
but
front.
I'm just trying to think of like the number of rooms in that Hyatt. It's several hundred, right? Like, what's the size of that thing? It's massive.
It's massive, but I mean, but think of it this way though. I mean, how many are blocked off for vendors? Say they blocked off 100 rooms. And the Hyatt was
Only
kind of like
100?
this for vendors. Let's just say 100. I don't know. Probably
Yeah, man.
less. But I mean, they
It's a
were gone.
500 room hotel, by the way.
Well, and when I went, I said, because we get 12 rooms and we book 12 rooms because we'll either A, use them all ourselves, or B, we'll give them to people like you, and like when you need a room, and it's just like,
We,
cool.
we got two,
Yeah. So,
even though we
um,
bring 12 people.
yeah. So
I don't know. It's this. It is what it is.
it is what it is, but nobody
I'll
ever
be
says that.
actually. I'll be right
Nobody
back.
ever says that.
Nobody says that. That's happy. I'll be right back.
That's
One sec.
that's
I'll be
happy
right back.
about something. That's my wife says when anybody says it is what it is. She's like, nobody ever says that about something good. You
Right.
know, nobody ever is like, oh, I won $5 million in the lottery. It is what it is. You know, just nobody's ever. No, I I try not to be I don't want to be a super grump about stuff, but I mean it's just kind of like that's other thing too. It's like it I do I know any of these things for sure? No, I don't know any of these things for sure. But do I think that there's some glad handing and some secret handshakes that go on within Gen Con because it's a business and it's like, oh well, if we go ahead and give you an extra 10 grand, can we make sure that we have all these rooms here or whatever? Or, you know, I can absolutely,
Yeah,
you know,
there's probably somebody ahead of you in the pecking order that just finally flexed. That
yeah,
or somebody was getting 30 rooms in another hotel and they said, hey, can we have the Hyatt? And Gen Con says, oh yeah, you go ahead. And
yeah.
there goes the block.
So, I mean, yeah, and that's fine. I mean, it's like, it's whatever. Money talks, right? I mean, so, I mean, that's just,
I always run enough events that I get a room for free, and I have no idea where I'm going to end up, but I end up somewhere.
yeah, I mean, and here's the crazy thing. So this will be oh, I'm gonna take a stab here. This will be like my 14th Gen Con in a row. I'd have to go back and look, but I mean, it's either 14th or 15th Gen Con in a row. And when I went the first time I wasn't working in the industry, and it was just me and Joel Eddy had a room, drive-through review. And we had a room at the Omni Severn, and it was just kind of like, oh, this room's kind of nice. We were like, this is kind of a nice little room to have here. And I remember um and I remember we had decided we wanted to go to Gen Con um literally like 3 months before. And we were like, well, and Joel's like, I'll see if I can get a room. He's like, yeah, I got a room at the Omni. Yeah, I was just like, and this is the one that it's advertised as a 3-minute walk from the convention.
Yeah, that's
And so
perfect.
that was like 2009 or 2010. I don't remember which one. But that was now it's like if we had done that, it was like, well, I hope you like taking an Uber every day as you try to get in from the airport from
Yeah,
the state over, you know.
yeah,
And then every year people complain, they're like, why do they have Gen Con in Indianapolis? There's not enough room, there's not enough hotels, there's not enough this. And it's just like because the convention center uh they probably get the convention center to have them there. I mean, obviously they have to pay the money or whatever, but they probably get a hell of a deal, right?
yeah.
To be able to be there. I'm sure there is um, uh, a very nice premium VIP whatever because they bring in a lot of money for everything. That probably makes them really happy, and that's fine. I mean, good for them and good for
Yeah, I
them.
mean, they never have conventions in Hawaii because if the convention were in Hawaii, it would be way too expensive and everybody'd spend their time at the beach instead of playing games.
Well, yeah, I
The
mean,
reason that Indianapolis, I enjoy my time there and the people are lovely, but I don't find myself wanting to rush out and go enjoy the Indianapolis beach as much.
what?
Yeah.
You're crazy. I can remember, I mean, and I'll always like this is like now it's like 7 years ago. But I remember one of the best experiences I had at Gen Con was when normally we would always leave the last day, but my son Ross and I were had an extra day, and so we didn't leave until Monday. And I remember on Monday we got up and we got to see the ghost town that was
Yeah.
Gen Con the day after the convention. It's so crazy to go from like
Yeah. Where
nothing but
everybody's there and then nobody's there.
yeah, nothing but people as far as the eye can see, and then all of a sudden they're all gone. It's crazy. Um,
Yeah. A little depressing.
You see the moon?
in
Yeah.
a weird way, yeah. A little
So
depressing.
what are you doing in your cross country trip? Going to St. Louis?
Going to St. Louis, got a car to deliver to a buddy in St. Louis.
Oh, okay.
It's like a bad buddy road movie where he gets to jump in on my podcast and be the
Called
star of the
sideways,
show.
Jeff.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, he actually did spill a bunch of wine last night. So
I did.
I was gonna say
Was
that
it expensive?
Drove the wrong way on one-way streets today.
that's better than the movie Hitcher, where where the
Oh yeah,
premise
way better.
where the premise was that he had to deliver a car or whatever. And
That movie's awful.
Rutger
it's
Hauer?
it's a classic,
Rutger
baby.
Hauer.
Yeah.
Rutger Hauer, a young Rutger Hauer.
Oh, he's awful.
He's
Have
a
you
bad
you've not
man.
seen it, Jeff?
He's good at
He's
he's
good, but have you seen that movie?
Have you seen the
no,
movie Hitcher?
I saw bits of it.
I mean,
It's horrific.
spoilers, but I mean the moment where where he's driving and he sees the family and they're all like smiling and laughing at them as they drive by in the station wagon and he's all laughing and smiling and all of a sudden the like Rutger Hauer takes the teddy bear down to show that he's in the back of the car.
Oh, I don't remember
Just
that, but okay. I just
yeah,
remember other things.
Oh yeah.
Who
I
was
mean,
who was the main guy in that? Was that
I
the hero?
yeah.
What was
Give
his
me a
name?
second. Why can't I think of his name?
He was a young buck at the time.
Howell, like
Yeah,
C.
Howell.
Thomas Howell.
C. Thomas Howell.
C. Thomas Howell.
What
Yeah.
was the one? What was the female lead?
I believe it was Rebecca De Mornay, a young Rebecca De
Was it?
Mornay. I might be wrong on that, but I think it was.
No, was it? Oh, maybe. I don't know. I can't remember. Huh.
You
Maybe.
could look it up. I mean,
I'm gonna look it up. I have not watched that in a long time. 1986.
1986.
The Hitcher.
Which is
Jennifer
that?
Jason Leigh.
Jennifer Jason Leigh. Okay. Well, I was on the right track. The
You're right.
the the the, the, the three
the three
named
letters,
people.
the three named
The
person.
three named people. Yeah.
Well, Rebecca De
A
Mornay.
young
C.
Jennifer
Thomas Howell.
Jason Leigh.
Oh gosh, what a heartbreak movie that is.
It's a
Oh,
it's a
it is
rough
rough.
movie.
It
It's
doesn't have
like,
a happy ending, right? Like it's
oh,
kind
I
of
mean, it's well, not to give it, it's not a negative ending, I would say, but it definitely is an ending of like, oh, it's like,
oh yeah, I see the ending.
yeah,
I
it's
guess
like
it's bittersweet.
bittersweet would be a good, yes, that I think bittersweet is an accurate accurate representation of that end.
Hmm.
He yeah, I went to go see that in the movie theater, and I remember just, oh, the semi scene, and I'll just leave it at that.
Oh yeah, no, that's awful.
Yeah, it's just yeah, that's yeah, anyway, so go watch The Hitcher with
Okay.
Rutger Hauer, a young Rutger Hauer. um
After Friends.
and the best part about Rutger Hauer is that there's like, he is there's no explanation as to why he is the way he is. There's no like
Yeah, there's nothing.
backstory of
Yeah,
like,
there's no backstory. It's just
oh,
he's just a
like
psychopath.
I was beaten as a child or anything like that. It was just,
He's
yeah,
just pure psychopath.
he's just bad, and he's just pure evil.
Yeah, well,
And
because if he was denied his lunch as a toddler, then it would all make it worthwhile. But
yeah, no, he's just pure evil, and he does evil for evil's sake.
Hey,
And that is
Costelli is
it.
in the chat.
Who?
Costelli.
Oh, it's been a while.
I know.
His
Can you
ears
set?
must have been burning because I was thinking about him the other day. I was like, hey, because one of his old videos popped up in my feed, or I saw an old review of his on a board game I was looking at, and I was like, I wonder what happened to that guy. Well, now I know he's in our
He's
chat.
in the
That's what
chat.
happened to him. Um,
Can you send him the link? I don't know if you can send him the link.
well, I don't know.
Do you have a connection to him?
Didn't we add him to the
Maybe.
group? I mean, maybe if he isn't in the is he part of the
I don't
super
know.
secret group? I mean, I don't
I'll
know.
look.
Hey, if you want to send it to him, that's fine.
I don't have access to him.
Well, I don't either. It's not like
Well,
I
I thought
have him on my
I feel.
speed
I mean, he's been
dial.
on the show before. That's why I was wondering.
Well, I just
It's Jim Costelli, right?
of the Australian Castellis. I was thinking about him because he was talking about how
I
like
don't see him in the group.
that how uh those kids tried to break into his garage or whatever.
Right.
I remember him telling that story. It was good stuff. Well, not that people were breaking into his garage. That was some good stuff, but it's a good story. That's what I'm saying.
I could send him a geek mail.
We'll send him a geek mail then.
Wait, what's his username? Is it just Costelli?
Castelli Reviews, I think it was, if I remember correctly. If my brain's working
Costelli
correctly.
reviews, one word.
I don't know. I mean,
I don't know either.
theoretically, if he's listening to this and he's in the chat,
And he wants
could,
to.
and he wants to join us, he would have the ability to
I think
say,
he's at work and he listens all the time, though. Is what I just read.
well, good for him then, and thank you. I remember he was a postal carrier who delivered mail on his bicycle. One of my remember when we had when I found Hello Gregor and got him to show up that one time?
Yeah.
That made me so happy because I love that guy's videos. That talk about a guy who didn't care if he had a single follower. And he just made the videos that were just weird for the sake of being weird, and that's it. Um,
I'm trying to find his username. I don't know your username. It's
well,
all
he's at
good.
work.
I think he has an email. He has an email.
Well, most people do it nowadays.
He has a motor in parts, so busy.
What, dude?
That's the
He's
other thing I
rebuilding a
remember.
motor.
Remember when it was tough to get an email address? Like you had to go to
Yeah,
a
you had to like
company or
buy a thing and like
you
I
had to
had
go.
Aldi at airmail.net.
I remember
You remember that? Airmail?
yeah, I remember airmail. For me it was
Audible?
the for me it was locally redrivernet.com was because we were like, Fargo Red River. It was redrivernet.com. You had to pay them. That was before you could actually like have a monthly payment. You had to like you get an invoice in the mail and you had to send them a check or a money order for every month
Yeah.
that you
I
had
actually wrote a
internet
check
access.
today to
What
an
was the
artist
occasion?
that would not take any electronic form. I'm like, what
I mean
world?
that's not
What world?
Yeah.
Yeah,
um
it's okay.
when
I mean, I did it.
so the guy who made Tunnels and Trolls, I remember he was when he was moving out of his house, uh he was talking to people and he's just like, I'm getting rid of like these RPG books or whatever. And he's just like, so if I have all these backlogs of my old Tunnels and Trolls books. So if you think you'd want some of these,
Was it the publisher, Rick Loomis?
no, not Rick Loomis, the guy who actually wrote Tunnels and Trolls.
Yeah.
Why can't I think of his name right now? He's still alive. I mean, he's getting up there in his age. But I remember, I can't think of his name right now. Rick Loomis. Yeah, obviously we lost him a few years back, which stinks
Yeah.
because Rick, I ran into him at MeepleCon. I ended up talking to him for like an hour, and man, did that guy have stories
Is it
about
Ken St. Andre?
Ken
Yes.
St. Andre. There you go. Anyway, so he he was talking about he had all these old books and he's like, I'm trying to get rid of these. And so if anybody's interested in buying like, this second edition Tunnels and Trolls book or this whatever Tunnels and Trolls book or whatever, just, uh respond to this and I will get back to you. And so I responded, I was like, yeah, I would absolutely love it. And then he was like, oh, okay, well, these are the books I have. And because he was moving out of his house to move into an apartment. I think he was moving into a group home and I was just like, all right. And then he said, so he's like, what are you interested in? I told him, and he's like, okay, well, go ahead and send me a check. And once I get it, I will send you the stuff. And I was like, really? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, oh, okay. And so I remember I sent him a check and it actually got lost in the mail. So I had to put like a stop payment on that check and then like, send out it was just a pain in the ass. But he did
Checks
end
can be
up
annoying.
yeah, it was really annoying. And but the cool thing about it was he was like he ended up calling me and he said, you mentioned that you might be interested in buying some of like my old pulp paperbacks and stuff. And I was like, absolutely I would. And so he put a whole box of old like the classic old science fiction and like Conan the Barbarian and
Oh, neat.
all that stuff. They were his books, and he put them in a big box, and I paid him like $200 for them. And I don't know, I probably got, but I mean, and he sent me a nice letter, so I just
Another check.
yeah, I had to send him another, but I had to send him another check, of course. Yeah, but I was excited when I got those. I mean, I got his copy of The Hobbit. That he said I read that copy of Hobbit probably 60 times, and I was like, that's cool. So I have the copy of The Hobbit that Ken St. Andre that was from his personal collection, which it's like I don't know if that's worth anything or not, but to me it's worth a lot because I
He's a
remember
great
playing.
guy. He did one of the missions for Battle Station Second Edition for me. There were with trolls in it, of course.
Of course. But yeah, he's kind of a kook. I'll say that. He's but I remember I ended up on the phone with him for like 2, 3 hours, and I just was asking him 1,000 questions about, publishing RPGs, flying by the seat of his pants, and being able to, because he was the first person that came up with the idea that you could play basically D&D by yourself. And that's what Tunnels and Trolls was. It was meant to be played as a solo game first and foremost. So anyway, the good old days.
Yeah.
Back before big capitalism ruined everything. Oh, anyway, Ollie, you play any games recently?
I did. I'm glad you asked.
What'd you
Okay,
play?
I played 2 games last week. The one game is my memory is not remembering the game because it's very generic.
because it was so good, right?
Boss Fighters QR is what it's called. Have you heard of this one?
I have
So
not.
it's a Pegasus Spiele publication. Designer Michael Palm and Lucas Zach, which I don't know if they've done anything. Let me see. Michael Palm did Dwarf Romantic and Bang the Dice Game
Dwarf Romantic's good.
and Dwarves. And the other guy did Dwarf Romantic and the
It's
Dwarves. So
pretty
they're
good.
basically a team. Basically, they're a team, the same exact games. So it's a card game, right? You're like you have a deck of cards and you're like a character trying to fight a boss, and it's all app driven, which I'm like, whatever. Like I don't really love app driven
Right.
games, but it's so smooth because all you do is you hold your card above your camera. Like you leave the phone on the table and you just hold the card out and it like scans it instantaneously. It's so good. It's like so smooth. And like this is my spell or whatever I'm doing, like whatever my action is. And so and then the game reacts to it and like you're trying to kill a boss. So it's a cooperative boss battler with cards and you have power and it's legacy. It's not legacy, but it's campaign. And so you get more cards and you get more powers and you get more abilities and you have to choose like it's sort of a deck builder, right? So you're basically building up this deck and then you're trying to beat the bosses. And it was like we played it for like 3 or 4 hours and we're just like, man, this is really fun. Even though the theme is kind of lame, like it's overdone, like it's generic fantasy,
Right.
no story of any sort. It's just fight the boss and then fight the next boss and then fight the next boss. And I'm like, yeah, it's kind of like trite, but we had a good time with it. We played it for hours, and then we got beat by the fourth boss, and we're like, okay, what? We've been playing for several hours. We're like, okay, we'll stop now. And I don't know, just really solid, like really nicely done. Because I don't love app games where you have to scan the cards, like because they're always kind of clunky. You're like, oh, you got to hold, you got to get the camera and get it. But
What
if you
level
just put,
difficulty did you play?
we played the not the very smallest, lowest level, but one level up,
Okay.
challenging or whatever they called it. They had a name for it. I don't remember the name, but like not the easy level.
Yeah, I see it has 4 levels. And so
Yeah, we played the second level, and we got beat by the fourth boss, which was a 3-headed troll. And so there's kind of like each boss has sort of like a pattern to it that you have to learn. And we thought, okay, I think I figured it out by the time we were dead. But you have to knock out the heads that hurt you, the burst, and or you have to knock out all 3 at the same time. Like that was we haven't beat it, right? So I don't know, but there's like a trick. Each boss has sort of a trick to it. Anyway, it was really cool. And we were all like, yeah, app game, whatever. No, nobody was really excited about it. But when we played it, we're like, oh, that's cool. Oh, that's fun. Oh, this is fun. Hey, we get more cards. Hey, we get more powers. And then you get to choose, like what powers you want. And like we draft, and your deck is sort of evolving, and you're matching up a character or a race with a class. So I was the troll magician, which
okay.
is fun. Yeah, pretty cool. Anyway, I
Troll.
recommend it.
Troll.
What? Troll?
No, you said trolls. So we were talking about trolls. So
Yeah.
We were talking Ken St. Andre and controls really
So the
quick.
second game I played was Grim Coven. Have you heard of this one? Big
No.
Bucks Awakened Realms game. which has I think an unfortunate I don't know. I'm not sure it's 100% AI art, but I think a lot of AI art. However, the game is very, very good. So you can't AI the game, right? Like, I mean, I don't know. So we took it with a grain of salt. We played it for a few hours and we basically got beat. And it's a really interesting boss battle. Another boss battle art, by the way. Where you're a character and you're kind of like you're teetering on the edge of like insanity. Like you're like getting more insane as you go, or mad. I don't know. Hunger. I don't know. They're the name of the mechanism is escaping me, but you start with very few abilities, and as you go on, you're getting more and more abilities, right?
Yeah.
And it's just really intricate and almost a little too intricate. Um, where I was spending like a good couple minutes of like, what am I going to do? You know, like there were so many like choices, which is sometimes good and sometimes not. Like if you want like a fast, quick game, it's not that.
Yeah.
We played for several hours. We did not beat the boss in the end. And
Same gaming group?
same what?
Same gaming group?
Yep. Yep. Um, and we were used to this kind of stuff. Like it took us a minute to learn it. Um, but I thought it was really above average. Like it was pretty great. We had a lot of fun with it. I don't think we're going to go back to it because the game is just too long, right? Like I mean, it's really a lot of thinking too. Like for a boss battler, like you kind of want this, like, okay, I want to think some, but I don't want to be thinking for 10 minutes. You know what I mean? Like you want it to be like a wham bam kind of thing, right? Like explosive, but it was more like really thinky.
Yeah.
Which I think there will be the fans. Like I think it will have its fans. I mean, it's a good game. I liked it. I would play it again, but it is a bit too long.
Yeah, that's how I feel about chess. I think it's beautiful and awesome, and it's got such a great history,
Yeah.
and it's too thinky for me.
Yeah.
Because people who think better than me, which turns out there's a lot of them, kick my ass. So
Right. Well, it just gives you so many options to choose from as you go. Like as you're adding cards to your abilities, and then it's a dice worker placement game, which I love. Like that's cool to me. But you have all these dice, and then you have all these places to put the dice. It just sort of like compounds, and then it's too much a little bit.
yeah,
And then obviously it was the first time playing, so we didn't really. Our characters were all like, we don't know how this character works. I played the gunslinger and I had all these bullets that could do special abilities.
it seems like when you go back to play it, it would take half as long because you
It
know,
probably would, but when we packed it up at the end of the night, I was like, should I leave this out or should I like put it? We were kind of like debating because we're playing this weekend. Like, are we gonna play this again? And everybody's kind of like, probably not
right?
because it
You
was
play it
almost too
again,
much.
and you have to relearn it. And it'll take 4 hours.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we know it. We theoretically know it, but it was like, I mean, it's one of those higher end, like a definitely like a medium heavy uh thematic game,
Mhm.
which most thematic games are not on that level. So it's kind of cool that it is that, but it's almost a little too much, which is unfortunate because we probably won't play it again, but I'm glad I played it. I mean, I think it was very good. Like if you're in like it's one of those games that like if you devote a lot of time to it, you'll be rewarded.
Okay.
But do you want to devote that much time to this one game, right? I mean, there's like 50 bosses in the box. I mean, it's massive. There's so much content. And they're all different and there's a bunch of different characters and your special abilities, you draw like two and then you pick one, right? So you have like a deck of 50 and you're like, okay, I draw two of the 50 and then I pick one. So your replayability is huge.
Hmm.
And you have different combos and stuff. So I
I,
think I appreciate the game. I think it's a very good game, but I don't think I'm going to play it more because it's too long, too much. That makes sense.
so I got a question about that. I'm
Yeah.
doing Lightspeed, which is the light version of Battle Stations,
Yep.
and I've been having people get 3 cards and choose one.
Right.
Is 2 cards and choose one is better, or 5 or 4? I mean, I
It
just
felt for me like two was good. 2 and 1. I mean, how many times do you level up in a game?
6 times total.
Yeah, I would say two and choose one.
Okay.
Yeah, sit 3 and choose one. It's almost too much, right? Especially if you're leveling up 6 times.
Yeah, I mean, 6
Because
times.
you want to, yeah.
And
It felt,
the
yeah.
win rate should be on a co-op game?
What's the win rate?
How many
I mean, I
players?
like hard. Well, here's the thing: is it going to take several hours to play one round of it, or one mission, or whatever?
Each mission is like half hour, 45 minutes.
Oh, I would say 50%.
And if you win 6 missions, sorry,
If you lose, what happens? Do you have to redo
if
it?
you lose, you don't level up, but the mission difficulty keeps creeping. And if you win
Hmm.
4 missions before you lose 2, then you win the campaign.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, would I be upset if I lost a mission
And then you're like,
and then I don't level up and I don't get anything good? Would I want to play it again? You know, I mean, that's the question you have to
yeah,
like. I feel like you should always be advancing, like in these games. Like the games that we like are if you lose, you advance, but you don't advance as much.
okay.
That's you're always advancing, but no, not as good as you could if you won. Like you should never be set back.
Maybe I'll let if you lose, you get 2 cards, choose one, but if you win, you get 3 cards, choose one. So that way you get a little bit more of a bump. Because getting
That could be.
behind the 8 ball can be bad.
Or what about 3, keep 2?
Yeah.
No, 2 would break it.
Time, yeah. Because the wheels start to come off
Yeah,
when you got this special ability stacking,
yeah,
and it falls apart, and that's why it ends at 6 missions, one way or the
got
other.
it. I mean, I would even be like, just draw 1, no choice.
Okay,
Like you're
yeah.
gonna level up in some way, but not
You didn't get a
you don't
choice.
have any control over that. I don't know. Trying to think of any games that we played where it's a fail forward kind of game. I'm
Just
drawing a
so
blank on it.
I'm not going to credit you guys as co-designing this game now. Hope you know.
No,
Oh, I
come
thought for
on. What a
sure.
rip. I'm just trying to think of like when I play games, what do I like? I mean, if you fail, there should be some kind of downside,
I
right?
know I failed at Grizzled, and we played it we played it 30 times. Found out we were playing it wrong, but
No.
I was so incentivized to play again. Oh, really? But then once you finally beat it, then you put it away and you're done. You don't play it again.
I mean, if a game is less than like, I would say 20 minutes, playing again is no big deal.
Yeah,
But if it's 30 or longer, then you're like, okay, you got to fail forward because I'm not going to play the mission again if I lost it. Like I
right.
don't want to, at least for me, that's my gut feeling. Um, Trying to think of games where we played and we failed and we're just like, okay, technically we want, we just fudged it and be like, yeah, we won, but we don't want to play the mission again. Like repeating missions is boring.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I want to keep seeing new stuff. That at a minimum has got to be the way it works
Yeah.
for
Well,
me.
in battle stations, you got clones, so you just start. You got a fresh mission. There's a dozen missions, so you do a different
Got it.
mission. You don't have to do the same one again,
Yeah.
but you can. If everybody says, "Oh, I want to try that again," then I always say, "That's my favorite thing as a designer to hear is, oh, I want to play that again." Okay, good.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I'm trying to think of games that I like that if you fail, I'm just drawing a blank. Because I feel like we might have had that recently and I can't remember what it was. Because we failed, but you progress, right? Like you don't want to replaying stuff sucks, at least in my mind. Um, Man, I don't remember what it was. Anyway,
It's obviously something really important.
it's not important.
You can't remember
I
it.
can't remember if Agamonia has a fail forward. I think we passed all the missions, so maybe I haven't experienced a fail state.
Okay,
I mean, Gloomhaven, you have to play it again. If you fail a mission in Gloomhaven, you don't
right.
pass. You
Oh,
don't
we had
advance.
that a few times where we had to do same mission 3 times.
Yeah, I'm like, no, don't have enough. Yeah,
I mean, that just seems so. What's I'm looking for here is
Tedious.
well, yeah, I mean that's just like who's gonna do that? I mean, they just say, well, we didn't win, but let's just move on.
I did it, but
yeah.
uh, I mean, that game, it is amazing how well balanced and tuned it is that
Yeah.
after playing, I don't know, 50 or 60 missions, and there were two or three that we just barely lost. And some of those we had to play multiple times, but you would think it would just happen randomly that sometimes it's a cakewalk and sometimes but it's pretty tight.
Yeah. Yeah. Even the first mission,
Yeah.
right out of the gate, it's not a cakewalk. Like
Yeah.
you're right to the bitter end on that first mission.
To the bitter end.
To the bitter end.
I think it
Yeah,
helps
it's
that we don't understand the game as well. And so you feel like you just barely won when in actuality you still had, a quarter tank of gas left. You could have gone
Yeah.
another 50 miles.
You may not know.
Yeah.
I heard you.
Let's go back and look. Let's look at my log. Because we play a lot of thematic games in my group.
What rolls downstairs, a loner in pairs, rolls over your neighbor's dog.
It's great
It's
for
on your
us.
back. It's good
Good.
for a snack. It's log, log, log.
That's right.
Log, log. It's big. It's heavy. It's wood. Log, log.
Oh, you don't log your games?
Better than bad. It's
Oh,
good.
I've never logged my games, but maybe I should.
Everyone wants a
So every week
log.
we have this Discord channel, like a private thing. I post the games we played and everybody sort of gives it a rating and a comment.
Well, I kind of want to send Lightspeed out to you for
Oh.
a blind test, but I'm afraid that if I did, I might get hammered.
We're pretty tough.
Um,
Yeah, I don't see one where it's a fail forward game. Oh, no, maybe not. You we played a good amount of that Aeon's Trespass Odyssey. Have you heard of that one? It's like a Greek themed kingdom death monster. Another boss battler. That has a sort of fail forward mission. Like you don't have to repeat, but you don't get as much stuff. And you lose resources. So and if you lose enough resources, you just lose the game completely.
Right.
Which I don't think I would ever allow that to happen in a game like that because I think we played like 3 days of gaming of that game, which was I guess probably like 24 hours of gaming. And I'm like, man, if we ever like fully lose this game, we would just not lose. I would be like, we're not going to restart this game, right? After putting 20 plus hours into it, there's no way.
Right.
And so we would sort of, but we
Oh,
did
I
come
gotta
to an
step
end
away
of
for a
it.
second. Hang on.
Yeah. Anyway, the perfect thematic game has not been made for us, I think. I would say Hegemonia is probably the closest to.
I would say Champions in Midgard. Pretty much perfect.
Is that a thematic game?
Well,
It's a
Vikings.
Euro.
Vikings is a theme, isn't it?
It is a theme, but okay. If you want to classify it as that.
Chad Roberts doesn't apparently know that I posted a link. So
I didn't see the link, by the way. I got the email.
I did post a link. God bless.
Did you? I didn't. It didn't post, and I didn't see it.
uh,
You may have to post it again. You want to post it?
yeah, sure, go ahead. But if it makes you happy.
If it lets me. I feel like I've been banned in this group before. I think it's posted. I posted a chat. We had a lot of fun with Take Time. Do you know Take Time?
TikTok?
Take Time.
Yes, you and I
It's a
played that at the
cooperative card playing game, a card game. We played that mission. We played several missions repeating nonstop. Like, well, because it only takes 5 minutes. Like, so the time amount, the amount of time it takes to repeat a mission, if it's lower than 5 to 10 minutes, then we'll redo it. No problem.
Mhm.
But if you're playing for half hour plus, no way I'm going to repeat a mission. No chance. That's my
Hey, Chad.
personal preference. Hey, Jed.
Hey.
How's it going,
Well,
man?
Thank you,
well.
Scott, for posting that link since our
I didn't.
gracious
Yeah,
host
like I didn't see the link either. I
refuses
had
to
to check
do
my
so.
email.
God knows he doesn't want anybody to show up.
Lies.
There you go.
Lies and slander.
By the way, Chad, thank you for driving us home last week.
That's fun.
Chad and Doris drove us from New Orleans to Dallas through Houston.
Yeah, we
I
heard
think we
this
talked
already.
about this last week.
Yeah,
Did we talk
about
about it?
this last
Oh,
week,
okay.
yeah.
I'm just reiterating how amazing it was.
We found Michelle's hat.
Oh, okay. No worries.
We had to mail it.
I've never been driven through several states by Chad. Though
No.
I was taken to the Reaper factory.
Yeah,
by-
yeah.
Come on.
That was in the old car. So that car, I miss that car because that has drove our old.
Because that's the one that I used when I hid the bodies.
Yeah, exactly. No, we drove that car that was an old Pilot. We drove that car to Toronto, to Key West, to everybody, and we've hauled numerous amounts of
I've
people.
been across this land. What?
I've been everywhere.
I've been
man.
everywhere, man.
I've been everywhere.
Chad, that's Toronto.
What did I say? I said Toronto.
No, you said Toronto.
Toronto.
It starts with a CH.
I heard
Toronto?
I heard it's Toronto.
Toronto.
It starts with a
Toronto.
CH. There's no T's in it.
There is a T in Toronto.
Well, no,
Chonchuro?
not phonetically. There's not.
Oh, I got
Toronto.
you. Toronto.
It's like as if you're starting to say
Geronimo?
churro, and then you just say Toronto.
Churro. Oh,
Churro?
churro.
Oh my goodness. What a crazy year it's been so far.
It's only
it-
February.
I can't believe it's February. It feels like it's August.
It feels like it'd been a decade.
Yeah.
Oh my god, like
1 year.
I'm still catching up from the beginning of the year. It's crazy. We had
Mhm,
a 75% growth last year.
I know, that's amazing.
mhm.
I was I don't even
You
know what
didn't
to
feel
say.
it though throughout the year? You didn't notice it?
You know what? So I didn't because it wasn't just me anymore. Vika came on board and she is a fucking rock star and she helped from a management perspective, she helped so much that it actually felt a little easier.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
help usually should make things easier.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, it was
Wait a minute, let me write this down.
Makes stuff easier.
These are good tips. Thank you. Keep them
I'm
coming.
surprised
Pro
at
tip.
how well I was able to let stuff go too.
So
That's good.
when you said 75% growth, are you talking number of projects or in terms of business
Revenue.
growth? Revenue. Okay, gotcha.
Wow.
Yeah. Year over year was
Year over year growth. That's not bad, man.
the 2 previous years were 25%.
Which is still pretty
That's
good.
pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And the
Oh, I have an
just like
update. I have an update to agreements that I had earlier.
Okay.
There was a grievance earlier today.
No. An older
That's a pretty quick
grievance.
update.
An old
An older
crusty
grievance. I have an
grievance.
update. I have an update.
Gonna
I
dust it off.
I still hate the pizza place. No. No. The person, like I had gotten one of my trades from last year's Gen Con finalized, and then the other person was just like avoiding me. I finally got a response and I got a tracking number for the things that they had promised to give
Wow.
me almost a year ago now. So yes, theoretically, right now it is just in the USPS is awaiting the item. So, it could be one of those things
Where
where
they printed the label and
they printed the label and nothing happens, but
put the shipping. Yeah,
Is
but
this from a
tracking on it.
company or a
progress has
person?
happened. So we'll see what we'll
What
see.
is it?
It's some books. I don't want to say exactly what because
Oh,
I
so
don't,
it's from a company, not a person.
it's from a company. Yes.
Okay.
I don't want to say the name of the company. I
That's
mean, because I don't want to
Don't want
but
to name and shame. I got you.
Hey, Chad, I got my copy of Eternal Decks.
Oh, did you overpay?
Of course, I overpaid.
You and Jeff, I think, both did.
We both did.
You guys are kooky.
We are addicted to this hobby. When you
Well,
gotta have
just
it.
pre-ordered, man. That's the way to
Yeah,
go.
but when's the pre-order coming? Next year?
Late summer.
Yeah, that's too long.
You're only going to play it once and then put it in the garage or put it in the library. I think it's fine.
You're probably right. You're probably right. But
I know I'm right.
I got it.
Everybody in
It's
this
in my hot
channel
little
knows
hands.
I'm right.
You don't understand the gamer addiction.
Yeah, you gotta have it.
You gotta have it yesterday. We played this game called
as
Eternal
a
Decks.
publisher, I rely on that attitude.
Yeah, I mean it's a FOMO feeling. Eternal Decks is really cool, by the way. If you guys haven't heard of it,
It's a good game.
Well, I get to go in for my my first physical therapy on my shoulder on Friday. I'm excited.
Oh, okay. I'm curious what that's going to
So
be.
pat yourself on the back about it.
I know.
I can't
do the thing where you can.
I'll be like, oh god, that hurts.
Oh no, I can't lift my arm above my elbow above my head.
Yeah. Yeah. So hopefully, they can do something.
I'll be curious
for me.
what it is what is it? The ball and socket or what is it?
It's my rotator cuff.
Ball and socket.
Yeah, it's when my doctor diagnosed me, he's like, "Well, I got some bad news and good news," and I was like, "Okay," and he's like, "Well, the bad news is your rotator cuff is shot," and I was like, "Oh, okay." The good news is it's highly treatable.
Yeah,
I was like,
there you go.
"Oh."
And the other
Are
good
they going to have to surgery it, or can you just treat it?
They're gonna see after a month of physical therapy what that does for me.
Yeah,
I am in that same boat.
I'm in that boat for my.
I didn't realize my story was all about you.
Well, as every one of your stories is.
Oh, it's good to see you.
I've had to. Dee had both of her over time. She had both of hers done, so I totally empathize from.
Go on.
Oh well, she had both of her rotator cuffs surgery done.
Oh, I thought.
So it's like I know how much not fun that can be. So I hope your therapy goes well.
It hurts a lot.
I can imagine.
Doing anything.
I wonder if it'd be like weights or something.
Oh, I'm sure. And that's fine. I mean, whatever. Yeah. If it means I don't have to be in pain anymore, I'm all for it.
Yeah,
I played squash a little while ago, and the next day I was like in so much pain. Like my shoulder was just like screaming. Does yours hurt like all the time?
Yeah, pretty much.
Mine does not, thankfully.
I will get sometimes if I can get my shoulder in like the perfect spot, I'll have a respite. But then
how do you sleep?
It's not well.
Are you a side sleeper or a back sleeper?
I'm more of a side stomach sleeper. So like I'll wedge my arm underneath a pillow.
Yeah.
And I'll get it to the spot where it doesn't hurt. And then I'll close my eyes. And then in the morning, my shoulder is so stiff that like I create new swear words when I try to move my arm. And it's just
no.
I need a similar thing, and a friend of mine recommend. I don't know if it's called Tiger Balm. I put that Tiger Balm on my knees every morning, and it's so good.
That stuff is pungent.
It is, but man, it works.
Is it Tiger Gonads or something?
No, not Tiger Balls. Balm.
Oh, balm.
It's Tiger Balls.
You made me.
What's it made of then? What's in it?
I don't know.
It's mentholatum and spices and stuff like that. And
yeah,
got it.
I got it in like a little Indian shop.
It's
You
good
made
shit.
you made me just think of old
Charlie Sheen?
no why can't I talk? Old Venture Brothers when he goes, oh, he gives him, okay, no, I will give you your when Baron Underbite gets rid of all of his underlings but they think they're going to be killed, and he's like, no, if you look underneath your after I leave, look underneath your chairs, and you'll see your Tiger Balm gifts will be there. And then they look underneath, and there's like tigers and like a ticking timer, and they're like, oh, Tiger Bomb.
They'll appreciate the joke
Yes.
before they
It's
die.
11% camphor, 10% menthol,
Camphor. That's the thing I was trying to remember.
and then a bunch of other stuff.
But yeah, it's good stuff. I enjoy it.
Cajaput oil, never heard of that. Clove oil, casala oil, cinnamon
All
oil,
kinds of things that smell horrible.
Yeah, it is not
dementholized mint
not
oil.
it is not something to enjoy in the morning, but it works, man.
Well, don't drink it.
Yeah, I put it in coffee.
Yeah. This'll do the trick.
But let me ask you: when you play D&D and you do template spells, are you a square person or a circle person?
When you do what spells?
Template spells, like Fireball or whatever, and you're playing on a grid, are you a circle template guy or are you a square template guy?
Circle.
I don't play with a map. It's all theater of the mind.
Like
Boom.
radius? For sure. For
I'm
sure.
I'm a square person.
Oh man.
Yeah. So I was looking around while I was
Really?
printing.
Because it isn't Fire Square. Just letting
I
you
know.
know.
But I am very exacting.
Fire cube.
Fire square.
But when I was looking around while I was printing some dungeon tiles today, I found this thing, and it's super cool. I've never seen anything for sale. It's a little thing, and
Oh, that's neat.
all these little things come out, and they're templates, and
Oh,
they
they're
do make a round
the
one, but they house
fire
like-
squares.
Yeah, so it's like you have a 10-foot radius, 15, and they go up in increments, and then it has a little holder for it. And I'm making the lid for it, which basically does a little cross where these grooves are, and it just holds it down, and you can see that logo in
Did
it.
you print
That's
that?
pretty cool.
Yeah,
Nice.
That's pretty
yeah.
cool.
Do you
Bamboo
have a
printers,
$2
man.
printer or is that painted?
Yeah, the
No,
bamboo
it's
printer.
printer. Bamboo has like
They have
a
a bamboo? Nice.
yeah, freaking A, man. They have changed the game on how I perceive printing. So
Yeah, my DM has a bamboo.
they're so good, man. So good. You can literally go on your phone and go, okay, I've got a thing, click the thing, print it, done. Go check on it now. Like I'm printing right now the lid for this and like a measuring thing with its bendy. So it's like, oh, this is X amount away, but I can bend it to go around a corner or something like that.
My 3D printing experience was so poor.
Mine was in the past. I had just a traditional like Ender or whatever, and then I got but then a friend of ours recommended getting a bamboo, and it's like
I bought a resin one, that's why.
I have one of those too.
And it's just so high maintenance to get your prints, and I'm like,
And it's toxic and it stinks. And,
yeah, I bought it because of the resolution. And I'm
Mhm.
like, I'm gonna be doing minis. I want high resolution stuff. But the bamboo is funny. We had one at the office. Ryan, before Ryan moved out, he had one, and it scared the crap out of me every time it changed filament because it there's this big ka-chung when it like
Mm.
poops out the primed filament.
That's why we keep ours in the garage just for the noise.
Yeah, yeah.
We make it live in the garage.
Makes it stay in the garage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we got enough people. You want to do initials?
Let's do the
Do,
initials.
do the initials.
All right. Anybody need to get up and grab a drink or anything, or use the rested room or something?
I need to know whether I should tell Pete to shut up so he doesn't give me the answers.
Well, yeah,
Oh.
Pete better not be helping. I'm just gonna say that right now.
All right, good.
My younger brother. So this is a weird situation. I got a call from my dad. I have I have an older brother, and I have two younger brothers. My dad called me, and he was like, and I was like, "Hey, I got a favor to ask of you." And I was like, "Okay, what's going on?" You know, and then he's like, "Can you?" He said, "Your brother Pete called me, and he wanted to know if he could use my pickup to move his snowblower because his snowblower won't work anymore, and to have it like serviced." And I was like, okay. And he's like, yeah, I thought, oh, do you need me to like help pick it up or something or whatever? He's like, well, he's like, my pickup is in cold storage, so I don't want to take it out. So can can you help your brother out and and like drive your pickup over to his house and help haul his snowblower over to the fix it shop? And I was like, why don't you just have my brother call me? Why are you even involved at this point? And he was like,
He wants to feel like he's part of that process.
well, I know, but it was silly. It was like, I was like, one of those things where it's like, why wouldn't, I mean, and then I got the gist of it. And like, Pete was like, well, I didn't really want to bother you with it, but dad insisted. And I was just like, you're my younger brother. Why just, whatever. It's like, you come to you come to my kids like concerts and football games and stuff, so it's really not that big of a deal. I don't know, it was just weird. It was a weird dynamic. I was just, it made me actually kind of annoyed with my younger brother that like he couldn't just pick up the phone and call me. He had to like call our mutual father to have a go between to make the transaction of bringing his thing into the shop. But anyway, so a little glimpse into into the Mikester world or whatever of weird stoic old,
The Moxter drama.
yeah, weird stoic old men that just uh can't ever like get out of their own way when it comes to their emotions, and just and just keep everything bottled up as much as possible and cram it down so it can fester. And then you're yelling at some guy in a drive-through because you got a Oreo shake instead of a, you know,
Reese's.
yeah, just because it has nothing to do with him, but by God, I'm pretty sure I asked for mocha. Anyway, the initial Snyder MM.
M. M.
M. M is in Mancy.
Happy belated, Scott.
Yeah,
Oh.
I already wished him happy birthday.
Oh,
I'm a better
thanks.
friend than you are.
M is in.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Because it's a competition, right, Lance?
Well, I mean, you know the people that say that? People that lose.
Oh.
All right, on with your show.
Yes, it is my show. Thank you for you know what
When I say
I'm
show, I mean like
gathering my
Yes.
my
It was magician
His-
ring.
His
I'm trying to think of a word.
Juggling.
yeah.
Juggling.
machinations.
Yeah,
Your
on with
vaudevillian
my you know what, whatever.
shenanigans.
Yeah, that's a good word. I like shenanigans. Shenanigans is a great
Is
word.
that the movie? Whoever says shenanigans. No, what was it? Somebody say shenanigans again.
No, the next person who says shenanigans, I swear to God, I'll pistol whip. And it's like, hey, Farva, where's that restaurant you like going to that has the stuff on the wall and the good mozzarella sticks? You mean shenanigans? Great movie. All right, clue number one. This has been the song title for such acts as LL Cool J, Halloween, Diamond Rio, and Diana Ross.
No idea.
Be quiet, Pete. Clue number two. This is connected to things that are grim. Number three. This has a connection to Julia Roberts. Clue number 4. This is most famously connected to a 1937 film, despite not actually existing in that film. Clue number 5. Instead, the first word in 1937 was magic. Final clue. This thing knew who was the fairest of them all.
Jeff.
We gotta go to the tape on this one. And right off the bat, Kabuki Kid is going to, the adjudicator of reality is going to have to.
It's a rough one.
This is a rough one. That was simultaneous.
You know what is I think we all think we're first, but there is a little bit of a lag.
Yeah, there's lags.
So that's why I always know I'm first, and then I hear I'm not first. Wait a minute,
That's
but
because you
Yeah.
chime in even if you don't know the answer.
Come on, Kabuki. Waiting on a result here.
You should use the group chat to answer.
they do.
Doing.
Kabuki's in the Kahoot chat.
Oh, okay. I thought you were. But you were using voice, I heard. So
Geez, Pete, we've only been doing this for several years, but thank you for chiming in.
This is the longest running podcast ever, right?
My claim to fame is that this is the
It's the longest running podcast.
This is the longest running weekly live stream podcast on YouTube. There was a guy who did that I know of. I mean, maybe perhaps there is another one, but I did know there was a guy that talked about Warhammer that started before me
Yeah, but it's Warhammer.
that still did it.
Yeah,
And
and
then
then he
did a
died.
weekly. No, he just stopped doing it. I would actually. It was like every Tuesday night, and he just stopped doing it. All right, so Kabuki Kid has said
Well, I think
Jeffrey and Aldi seem to tie.
he had to go by lip movement.
So I am going to. Who wants to pick the number? I'm going to pick a number 1 or 2 with my hand, and then I'm going to show it. You got to pick 1 or 2. Who wants to pick the number, Jeff or
I'll let
Aldi?
Aldi pick. Go
Jeff can
ahead.
pick a 1.
It's always 1.
Oh, it's a 1.
Just
Mirror.
mirror is correct. Well done.
Hey.
Well done.
Jeff,
I'm normally never first
he wants to know the name of the
in the ties.
It's the Zoom Alaboom.
All right, here we go. Clue number 1.
topic.
This is connected to
Oh.
Peter Pan's shadow on Once Upon a Time in 2013. Number 2. Has appeared in music videos for Elton John, Rammstein, and 9 Inch Nails. Du hast. Clue number 3. Appeared in David Lynch's 1997 movie Lost Highway.
Aldi.
Go for it.
Marilyn Manson.
Marilyn Manson is correct. Brief aside, I worked a concert for him when he was an opening act for White Zombie before he really hit it big. Total prick.
I've seen him more times than I can count.
Live.
Because I watched every 9 Inch Nails concert he always opened, and it was like, ugh.
And then he
I mean, I kind of like his music, honestly, but
Mhm.
and
I
then he
don't like
got
watching.
blasted out of his mind on whatever space pills he wanted to take. And then a group of us, including me, had to follow him as he wandered around the streets of Fargo to make sure that he didn't do anything stupid.
Wow,
Yeah.
it's above and beyond.
Yeah. We got an extra cool $20 bill for
Hmm.
doing that.
A crisp
That's,
20.
a crisp Andrew Jackson, if you will. Uh, number one. This is connected to gangster Kid Khan. Number two. Has a connection to a Coen Brothers movie. Number three. In 1998, Entertainment Weekly stated this was. Hold on. Gotta go back up. In 1998, Entertainment Weekly had a number one show on their 100 greatest TV shows of all time, and this was directly connected to that show. Number four. In 1992, it had a connection to a defense attorney who was arrested for drunk driving and was forced to manage a hockey team for community service.
Oh my god.
Number five. Peanuts creator Charles Schultz was born here. Final clue. This city is the twin to St.
Aldi.
Paul.
Jeff,
I think Aldi was ahead.
It
Go
was
to
all
the
the-
tape.
Yeah, you probably should go to the tape because I did hear something.
I did it
I-
twice.
Yeah, you should go to the tape.
Okay,
Jeff
go
might
to
be
the
ahead
tape.
of me,
Go to the tape. Go to the
but
tape.
yeah, I mean, let's go. Ah.
Aldi's on a run right now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Aldi was first.
What? That's shocking. Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Minneapolis,
Actually get a bonus
Minnesota.
on a hotel network.
Minneapolis is a fabulous town. And I'm not just saying that because Minnesota's on fire right now.
Kabuki Kid says it was clear, but actually I was first before Aldi, and then I repeated myself after that.
Yeah,
Clear.
I
that
feel
was
like
clear.
I feel like I did hear Jeff before I said it, so
So clue
I can
number four,
defer.
that was the movie Mighty Ducks. Because
I was wondering what
That
was.
I knew, but I didn't know what the
Yeah, we didn't know what the
they're
city
in
was.
Minneapolis, Minnesota when he got forced to do
Give it
that.
to Jeff. Give it to Jeff.
No, we're not giving it.
Okay.
We either play by the rules.
A ruling
Over
has
the
been
line!
made. A ruling has been made.
Over the line. I'm sorry, Smokey, but it's league rules. Clue number one. This is connected to Melanie Griffith. Number two. This is connected to children. Number three. This is classically connected to extortion.
Hmm.
Clue number 4. This is connected to bullying. Clue number 5. Until digital options became prevalent, this was commonly used in schools. Final clue. The first word was also commonly lunch.
I know the phrase, I just don't know what the first word actually is.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Yeah.
Matt,
5. Jeff,
Matt?
5, 4, 3, 2,
Magic money.
and
Oh,
Matthew, 5.
Milk money.
Milk Money is correct. That who can forget that classic movie starring Melanie Griffith in Milk Money?
That was a movie.
That was a movie. It
Apparently.
was.
My
It
thoughts
was.
went straight to Working Girl. I'm like, no, that doesn't work.
same.
If I remember correctly, I think it was because it was PG. We could have it on the TV at the video store. It was something about like the kids saved up all their milk money to pay for Melanie Griffith to go on a date. Like she was, I think she might have been a lady of the evening, and they paid this money for the kid to go on a date or something. I don't know how it worked. But
Also,
it was,
Milk Money was the PG version of Lunch Money when they redid it.
oh, there you go.
Alice Games.
Clue number 1. This is connected to a bride. Clue number 2. This is sometimes an exclamation. Clue number 3. This is connected to Swedish pop group ABBA.
Matt,
Matthew,
Mamma Mia.
Mamma Mia is correct. Mamma Mia. Take it down, man. Clue number 1. The horse who won the 2013 Breeders' Cup Classic and finished third in the Kentucky Derby was named this. And then spent the rest of his life giving birth to many more horses. Number 2. This was the title of a 1978 album. Number 3 was kind of a character in an all-time best-selling 1987 Nintendo game.
Matt,
Matthew.
Mega Man.
Eh.
That's Sega. Damn it.
Number 4. The real name was Randall Mario Poffo.
Chad,
Go for it.
Macho Man.
Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah. That
I remember
was
that because he wasn't he Lenny Pavo's brother?
Yep, Leaping Lenny Poffo, the genius, Leaping Lenny Poffo. Fun side note: when I am a Macho Man mark, and it will be my entire life. When Macho Man was like the WWE thought he couldn't wrestle anymore. He said you're getting too old, so they tried to make him an announcer, and he was like, I can still wrestle, and he said, we don't watch to wrestle. So that's why he went to WCW. Hulk brought him over to WCW. And one of the terms of his contract was, because he was going to get paid $1 million a year or whatever, is he said, you got to bring my brother over and have my Lenny Poffo give him a contract. And so they paid him like $300,000 a year for 4 years, never wrestled a match. And like Poffo, like Lenny Poffo would show up. There was one day a year that basically had to be like you had to show up and sign your contract for the next year. And he'd show up on that day. Randy would go get his contract, bring it to him so he could sign it, and then he would bring it back and have him sign it. He said, I don't want to go. Like he never went into a room with an executive so nobody could say, why are we paying you? He just would get his brother to give him the contract, he'd sign it, go away. So fun little fact there. Anyway, clue number 1. Vaguely referenced in the Back to the Future franchise. Let me just say, vaguely referenced in the Back to the Future franchise. There you
You're
go.
having a hard time today.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what it is. I need more of my energy drink. Clue number 2. It used to have a slightly different name. Clue number 3. This debuted in the 1990s. Clue number 4. Features the colors black, blue, red, and gray. Number 5. Are often called the fish during sportscasts. Final clue. This is the name of a Florida professional baseball team. Jeff.
Miami Marlins.
Miami Marlins is
Is it
correct.
Miami? Isn't
Are
it
you called?
Florida?
I thought they were Miami Marlins. Are you sure?
Yeah, they're Miami Marlins. Yeah.
What?
Well, it's
I mean,
M&M.
I had
Thought it
that
was
like
Florida
3 clues
Marlins.
ago, but I had no idea it was Miami Marlins. Huh.
Clue
Oh.
number 1. This
Good
is
job,
connected
Jen.
to the colors yellow, white, black, and red.
Is this a new one?
Yes.
Yeah, new one.
Yellow, white, black, and
Wait,
red.
shouldn't I get time to gloat over that? Because I didn't
Yeah.
want to be wrong or stupid.
If you want to gloat, you can catch stuff on the back
I would be
or
happy I won one point for a
You
second.
can do your Mick Jagger
There you go.
dance.
there you go. There you go. Anyway, clue
Aldi.
number 1.
Aldi.
Aldi.
You're gonna guess on the first
Yeah,
clue?
sure. Why not?
Okay,
I mean,
go for it.
Mickey Mouse.
Eh.
Nice guess, though.
I feel like it was
Get
correct.
the Evan pin out.
Clue number 2. Debuted in 1942.
Matt.
Go for it.
Mighty Mouse.
Mighty Mouse is correct. Mighty Mouse.
Oh, Mighty Mouse.
So, I have a little aside about that. My friend Eric is 5'8", and he's a firefighter, and 5'8" is not huge for a firefighter, right? And so the guys at his station all call him Mighty Mouse. And there's this thing called there's this challenge that firefighters do. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like they do this like obstacle course type thing. Combat challenge, that's what it's called. And he has this helmet, and he asked me to make a Mighty Mouse sticker for his helmet.
Well, did you do it then?
I did, of course I did.
Well, that's cool.
It was.
Well, and good for you for supporting your friend.
And scene.
And scene. Clue number 1. Appeared in one single episode of The Office. Clue number 2. Has appeared on Celebrity Big Brother and Celebrity Apprentice. Number 3. Found mainstream success in 1997. Number 4. He has a connection to a famous boxer.
Matt,
Go for it.
Method Man.
Eh.
He just
Where's
swung
Evan?
the rafters today, boy.
Yeah.
Number 5. Had a #1 Billboard hit song called Fly.
Jeff,
Oh,
Go for it.
fuck.
Marshall Mathers.
Eh. Final clue. This 57-year-old man is still the lead singer of the alternative rock band Sugar Ray.
Oh, Chad.
Chad.
Art McGrath.
Mark McGrath is correct. I worked a Sugar Ray concert. Really nice guy.
I just wanna fly.
I mean, that was back when he had all the world at his fingertips, and yeah, and a good concert. They did a really good concert. Everclear opened for them, and yeah, he was really cool. He was just super nice to all the security guys, and
He
like,
does DJing on Sirius XM now.
oh yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. I got nothing but positive things to say about Mark McGrath. He might be a complete and total prick and other than that, but for one night in Fargo, North Dakota, nice guy. Clue number 1. Commonly and almost always colors green and white.
Say that again, sorry.
Commonly and almost always colors green and white. Normally I
Better
would
not
have
be another
said I said what I said, but I was nice to you.
Yeah, sorry, I was typing. Better not be another sports one.
Number 2. Always features numbers.
It's another sports one.
Number 3. Connected to marathons.
Aldi.
Go for it.
Mile marker?
Mile
Nice
marker is
Oh.
correct. So yes, kind of sports because it's used in marathons, but no, it's not a sports one.
Hello, Mikester.
I'm feeling like I'll be working a booth sometime. And hello,
Hello, Mixer.
clue number 1.
That was an answer. Oh, fuck. I did the New York Times crossword on Monday, Groundhog Day. And
Yeah.
4 of the answers to the clues were Groundhog Day, Groundhog Day, Groundhog Day, Groundhog Day.
Ah,
And
very nice.
one of the clues, the hints was like something to do with the movie. It was awesome. It was so much fun.
It's cold out there.
Oh, I have
Cold out there
a
every day.
grievance. Yeah, it's cold.
It's cold
What do you
outside.
think this is? Miami Beach. Ned Ryerson?
Ned Ryerson.
Ah, good stuff. And that is the movie that forced that started the big giant split between him and
Reitman.
yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. That was and nobody knows why. It just caused something. Anyway, all right, here we go. Clue number 1. Appeared in 1990s movie Home Alone. Clue number 2. Has professional relationship to John Machida Jr. Sorry, in the chat. Michael BSTL 100. Question for Jeff Sidik. Who is your most valuable playtester in creating a game? I'm thinking it's somebody that might, judging by the picture of the person in the, I think it might be your roommate. Just gonna put that out there.
No, my roommate's not even a gamer anymore. See, that's the tragic part of it.
Oh, okay.
This is Gateway Drink Gamer.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Clue
Maybe
number 3. Connected to Galoob.
I gave him the name of the place.
Matt,
Matthew.
Micro Machines.
Micro Machines is correct.
That's a name I hadn't heard. in
Brought
a
to you
while.
by Gloob.
Yep, exactly.
I
And
still remember that.
with that, Matt is in the tied for the lead with Aldi.
Ooh.
We have 3 left. It is still anybody's game. If Jeff runs the
all right. I gotta run
on
the
the table,
Run that
you
table.
tie.
Run that table.
Chad, you could if you run the table, you win. Matt and Aldi, you're tied for first. I can't possibly win. Clue number 1. An Academy Award winner in 2003.
Aldi.
Go for it.
Marshall Mathers.
There you go. You just been sitting
Marshall
on it.
Mathers.
You just been sitting on Marshall Mathers. the
You
whole
said
time.
Mark to begin with. I'm sorry.
Well done.
Hey, how was
All right.
the hockey game?
It was awesome. Overtime.
Did we win?
No.
I don't spoil it. There's somebody probably has the game.
Sorry.
taped.
No.
Oh, I watched the Wild play. And Kaprizov. Quinn Hughes dropped a perfect pass, and Kaprizov, we won in overtime. Just a great win. Anyway,
It was a good game.
2 left. Number 1. This is often shortened to the last 7 letters of the second word.
Oh, it's
Number 2. According to anthropologists, prehistoric art suggests that these were used thousands of years ago.
Jeff,
Go for it.
marshmallow.
That's one word.
Thousands of years ago, native cavemen pulled marshmallows off the tree.
Roast some marshmallows.
Yes. Clue number 3. In 1994's Natural Born Killers, these were used by Mickey and Mallory.
Wow.
Number 4. Frequently appear in Super Mario video games.
Aldi.
Go for it.
Magic mushroom.
Magic mushroom is correct. Well done.
Well done.
And with that, Aldi, you have won. But
Sealed it.
we have one left that we always do for pride. Final item.
Chad, Magic Mike.
And clue number 1. This features flowers.
Matt, Mr. Miyagi.
Wow.
Clue number
I
2.
thought it was Wild Swing Day.
Yeah. Clue number 2. This contains high school age children. Number 3. This gained popularity in the 1970s. Number 4. This was used in investigations.
Corn pone.
Ah. Number 5. This includes a talking dog.
Oh,
Final-
man.
Final clue. Commonly driven by Shaggy
Matt,
or
Matt,
Fred.
Matt.
I didn't hear the final clue.
Commonly driven by Shaggy or Fred.
Aldi.
Aldi,
Mystery Machine.
the mystery machine.
Oh, I heard Matt yell out at Matt. Oh, I
I
forgot you
already answered
Yeah, they
again.
were out, by the way.
I was out.
Oh, man.
You
The
could have jumped
mystery
in there.
machine.
Oh,
Mystery
Sorry.
Machine's like the coolest band of all time.
It is.
I love Scooby Doo, man. One of the smartest things that I've said this story 1,000 times, and I'll say this to anybody else who ever expects to have kids or grandchildren or whatever like that you have to take care of. Somebody once told me, find something that you won't mind watching, put it on, and laugh at it like it was the funniest thing you've ever seen in your life when your kids are young. And then they will then think it's funny too, and they will continue watching it. And they
Have
will
you
think
done
it's
that?
And I did that for both Ross and Caleb. And I turned on the old Scooby Doo and I just laughed at it because it is funny. It's ridiculous and it's funny. And then, man, I sat up and like on late whenever like a new Scooby Doo movie came out, because they would pump out a new Scooby Doo movie every like couple of months. Like yeah, Ross and I would go, like, we'd buy it as soon as it came out and we'd watch it. Just great stuff. And
I
I
did the
remember
same
just
thing with my son with the Green Mile.
you're you're horrible.
I'm tired, boss.
I did the same thing with Satyricon.
Incorrigible.
I didn't want to expose my kids to too much TV, and so, but when I had to go to the bathroom, I would put them in a playpen and turn on
With a
baby.
Bible. Oh,
But then
sorry.
it got to the point where the Baby Einstein music started to have a Pavlovian effect on me, and I'd find my butthole start to pucker as soon as that music came on. It was like, uh-oh, it's time to go to the bathroom. It was like
Does it still happen today?
music.
That sounds horrible. But yeah,
Scott's
no.
looking it up now just to test the theory.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, like you go back and you watch like the original Scooby Doo. I mean, yeah, it's a little funny. It's all, it's always Mr. McGreedy, like who happens to have the shack next to the old abandoned roller coaster or whatever. Obviously he is the guy dressed up as the Scarecrow or whatever. But I don't know, man. I just really enjoyed all that stuff. It was just super well done. And yeah, I mean, I remember we would just sit there and laugh and laugh and laugh. We just could not stop laughing about it. But yeah, no. I'm a big fan of the Scooby Doo. I think it's one of the and Mystery Incorporated was great. If you watch that, like, it actually had an overarching Lovecraftian story to it, so also good. Anyway, um so, Matt, you don't have a booth or anything for Gen Con, do you?
Gen Con? No.
You just go and be pretty, right?
You know, I've been thinking about that recently, actually. What a booth would look like if I were to do one. And apart from having other people's games at the booth that I've worked on.
Well, that's what it would be. It would be like a manufacturer,
Yeah.
And man, I mean, it's like, I mean, and who knows if you ever will do it, but I can tell you, matter of fact, 1,000%, like when because we've had a manufacturer like borrow a portion of our spot before, and it's like Jeff at Boda, like, he always says it's like it's the best, it's just like, because it's like he doesn't have to um like track people down for meetings. Like, you have a
Oh,
spot, a
sure.
designated spot right then and there, to
Yeah. I mean, I I'm not sure Gen Con would be the show that I do that at. It would be more of a Gamma thing, probably.
yeah, maybe. But I mean,
Because,
Gen
I
Con,
mean,
that's your people, though. I mean, I don't know.
consumers wouldn't. I mean, all the people I want to meet with at Gen Con are actually at booths.
Yeah, but if you go to somebody's booth, you got to deal with all that. Like, you got to
No,
deal with
you're
the
right.
fact.
You're right. But I mean, like, I don't want to pull them away from their booth to come see me at mine.
Well, I mean, any manufacturer, I mean, I'm not trying to badmouth any game publisher, but I mean, there's a reason why Shane's never at the booth and why I end up being there
Yeah,
because
that's a fair point.
he owns the company and like he takes meetings and goes and talks to people and figures out how to make more money so I can have a job. So, yeah. Hello, Evan.
Hello.
Uh,
Hello, Barry.
Morning, chaps, and happy New Year to you all. Belated.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's February. You're too late, man.
I know, I
Sorry.
keep forgetting. I keep waking up early and going, oh, I'm going to join Lance, and then I start playing Baldur's Gate, and then it's like, I forget about you.
Wait, isn't it like
Don't
is it 6 a.m. for
you
you, Barry?
It is,
forget
yeah.
about me.
And you've been up for how long?
I've been up about an hour and a half, so I was up at
Oh
half
my
4.
God.
But my wife beat me to the TV this morning. She was up at 4. She's watching fucking Grey's Anatomy.
Your wife too? My wife
Yeah.
is like just has that on repeat.
Yeah, yeah, she's terrible. It's either that or the English thing, Downton Abbey.
Yeah.
It's I don't. I mean, my wife watches a lot of those shows too, but I mean, I mean, she tries to explain them to me, and I'm like, do you really want me to try to explain Star Trek to you? You know, I mean, well, no, I'll sit here and I'll read a book, you know, whatever. And
I
you
saw,
watch your
I
show.
saw an image the other day of a whole bunch of red shirts, and then the caption was the original Suicide Squad. That
That's fair.
was kind of funny.
Um, yeah, no, yeah, no, I think that um it's just you know, I'm not supposed to like every single TV show that my wife likes, and she's not supposed to like every single one that I like. So we'll look for those Venn diagram shows, and other than that, we can like we're watching the second season of Hijack right now. That's pretty good with
Oh yeah, I
Idris
haven't started
Elba.
them.
So the first one is pretty cool. Um they like I don't know, are you guys familiar with it? Like,
You know what?
Nope.
I'm gonna check out because I think I'm gonna watch that season, and it looks like there's enough cooks spoiling the soup.
well, no, you're fine. You don't
No,
have
but
to leave.
I
But I mean,
gotta,
I wasn't gonna give spoilers, but I mean,
I,
it's just
I gotta drive in the morning anyway. I was trying to find the right
well,
spot.
make him drive. Why can't your partner in crime drive
He does
you?
most of the driving, but he drives the wrong way on one-way streets, so I kind of keep one eye open.
Ah,
How
fair
does he
enough.
know which way we're going?
Yeah, great
yeah,
line.
how does he know
Perfect
where
line.
we're going?
Yeah, how does he? Thank you.
All right,
You know,
thanks,
just
guys. Good night.
all right, later.
Like,
Bye.
See you, man.
Um, no, so the premise is like, and there's a lot more going on, but the premise is that it's like, oh, you know, it's like Idris Elba is on a plane that gets hijacked, and he isn't like an action movie star guy. You know, it's not like, oh, he's like a secret operative or whatever. You know, he's just a normal guy who happens to like um his job is to be somebody that is, and I hate to say negotiator because I remember that
That's what it says on Wikipedia, by the way.
that he's a negotiator. Yeah,
Yeah,
so I
he's a
mean,
business negotiator,
he's like a guy that like
corporate
he
business.
a corporate business, a person that they bring in to, you know, do the negotiations between two problematic people or whatever. So anyway, but he's on the plane and he's got his own reasons for being on the plane and like what he's trying to do and it gets hijacked and how he handles that. And it was, you know, it had enough twists and turns and interesting things going on that now they came up with a second season. So yeah, that's a good show. I would I'm glad. Actually, I have a grievance though. I have a grievance about like you know how we say better watch your shows while you can, while you can still stream them.
Mhm.
So somebody told me they're like, "Oh, you wanna check out a freaking show that's kind of got like a Lovecraftian existential horror type thing going on?" I was like, "Yeah, I do." And they were like, "Have you heard of the show Fortitude?" And I was like, "No, I've never heard of it." And it was like it's I'm not going to give away anything, but it's basically there's this. It's very much like The Thing in the fact that there's basically this frozen island in northern Norway where there's like this community there, and strange things start to happen. And I'll just kind of leave it at that. And um, if you remember the character Beric Dondarrion uh,
Game of
from
Thrones.
Game of Thrones. That actor, who I can't remember his name, plays the sheriff of this community, and he's trying to like figure out what's going on. And there's a lot of weird stuff going on, and a lot of like there's a lot of that going on, like without giving anything away. But anyway, so somebody said you should really watch that, and I was like, cool. And I like watched a few episodes in like December, and I watched another episode. There's like 3 seasons, and I watched another episode or two in January when I had a chance. And then I was like, oh, I got some spare time. I'll go watch it. And it was like, and even though everything says Amazon Prime Video has it, you go to it and it's like, we have lost the rights to stream this, is what it says. And I'm just like, and it's the only place where I can find it. And I'm just like, mother humper. I would really like to know the rest of the stories. Now I got to figure out how to. I got to figure out how to.
What's the name of that show?
Fortitude is what it's called.
Fortitude. Go to
Yep.
Just Watch and see if it's anywhere.
It isn't, unless I want to buy it. I'm not going to buy
Oh
it.
well, there you go.
Yeah. So
Sometimes you got to buy it.
no,
Mhm.
no, I no. Taking a stand. Well, here's the deal. Like if that's one of those things where if you had bought it from them, you just still wouldn't have gotten the right to watch it anymore. They're like, oh, sorry, it's gone now.
No,
You know?
physical. A physical buy.
No.
Because I was thinking about getting Fallout. Will you stop moving, camera? I was thinking about buying Fallout after season 1, and I'm thinking about it still. But actually, I'm not thinking about it still because I watched the last episode of season 2 yesterday, and I said, "But no, this isn't working for me. This is not a keeper. A keeper. Ah."
You know what? You know what I find annoying is that like when you're like, oh, we're gonna watch this show or whatever, and like for me, for like Rebecca and I, that's simple because like we were married and we like
One
live.
TV in the house.
Yeah, well, no, yeah, we have the one 13-inch black and white TV,
With the aerial, which you got to turn at 72 degrees, otherwise you just get static.
exactly. So
Hmm.
anyway, no, so like that's simple enough, but Ross, my college age child, is the one that I watched Fallout with, and like I have been like I would really like to watch season 2 of that, but I'm just kind of in a holding pattern right now
No.
to wait for my child to come over. Now, does Ross make special time to come over and watch the new episode of The Pit when it comes out with his mom? Oh yeah, most certainly. But can he stay another hour to watch an episode of Fallout? No, 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 no. He's got places to go, people to talk
Able
to.
to say,
Yeah, I've got to go spend
yeah,
more
Fortitude
here.
is nowhere. You can't even. There's nothing to stream. There's nowhere to stream it.
Yeah,
You can't even pay.
yeah, yeah. I know. I'm just gonna have to wait, until somebody else will pick it up because what I saw was excellent. It was amazing. I've gotta like VPN it because I think if you like EU Netflix or something has it or something.
Do they?
Yeah, I've been thinking about getting a VPN for a while now, and so maybe that's just something I gotta do. I don't know. It seems silly, but I feel like um that extra layer, right? Especially if I'm going to be talking smack about the current government. Probably should.
I have a question.
You mean like the weekly show for past 5 years, 6 years?
Shut up, Holly. What do you know?
Oh, okay. Might have to delete
Does
a
anybody
YouTube channel.
know?
By the way, did you say the Game Boy Geek got hacked?
No.
His YouTube channel got hacked?
I don't. If it did,
Actually, I
didn't
wanted
hear
to check it
anything about
actually if he got it back. It got like cryptoed. What if he got it back?
What do you mean crypto?
It's a bummer, man.
I have a question. Does anybody know of a
gone.
game that has a track that uses a cube that has like offset double layer track. You know what I mean? How you like take a cube and it goes like
Yeah.
left, you know.
Sure.
I'm just trying to give a client an example.
Oh, like with the little zigzags, so you turn the cube sideways and
Yeah, it's like usually
Yeah,
a
thing.
diamond shape, and then it's like,
yeah.
then it goes up and
Yeah,
down. Up
I'm
and
trying
down.
to think of one.
Oh, this way, deep, 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 deep.
Mm.
I know I've seen it.
I know Reckoners does it, but they use like a plastic thing. Oh, actually, Reckoners might not be a bad idea.
Did Dinosaur Island have one?
I was diddling around before the stream. I was trying to design my own D20. Instead of going from 1 to 20, it goes 1 to 10 twice. And making dice by hand is not. I'm having a turd of a time doing it in CAD. It's not fun.
I almost had I almost had a total party kill on Saturday for D&D.
Yeah, you were saying.
Yeah,
You
it
couldn't
was
make that happen?
well, no. So one of the things I do is that if somebody has like a really good moment of role playing, or like they even if they make a good joke, like I don't reward it every single time because I don't want people just trying to make jokes all the time. But if they do something that like is either like inspired or they say something pretty funny or whatever, I have a bag of like back when I was trying to find my ultimate my ultimate set of poker chips that I wanted to find until I finally like had my really really fancy set made. I was getting poker chip samples constantly, and so I have a Crown Royal bag that is filled with probably 100 poker chip samples, and so we came up with a the color of a poker chip gives you a special like you can spend a poker chip to re-roll any die, but some of the die depending upon the color you can use it for other powers as well, like roll with advantage or make the you can use a die to make roll with like the next set of dice up. So like if you so you can change things up a little bit. Anyway, so I usually just hand one out to everybody at the beginning of the game. I just, it's like, here you go. Here's your one poker chip. Here's your one oh shit button if something bad happens to you. And we were playing, and it was, and for starters, we had two people that couldn't make it. Like there were two people who were sick. They couldn't make it. It was just one of those things where it was like, that's really weird. So we were like, all right, well, so we only have three instead of five. And then, but I wasn't really pulling punches. But they got to the final room basically, and there was this dead body that could spawn a specter. That if they, but there was like basically a 1 in 12 chance, and then the first time when they walked in the room, and then if they messed with the treasure in the room, there was a 2 in a 12, and they messed with treasure, and it's 3 in 12, and it slowly climb up. And I had one person, I said, hey, just roll a 12-sided die for me, and he rolled it, and it was a 1. So the specter showed up immediately as soon as they walked in the room. So I was like, okay. and then I don't play with losing levels. What I do is I play with just permanent hit point loss. Just like if you make a save when something drains you, and if you fail to save, then it's permanent hit point loss.
Yeah, losing levels is weird.
The damage that they do. So the sorcerer who had 16 hit points gets touched by the specter on the very first turn, critical, so double damage, so 2d8. And I was like, well, go ahead and roll your save. He rolls a 1, and then I rolled the damage, and it was 15. So 15 of his 16 hit points got drained. And if he got killed by the specter, then he turns into a specter himself, and that would be curtains for the other two people, because there's no way they would survive fighting two specters. And they burned through every single poker chip they had to like just to re-roll everything. Yeah, and then Yeah, it was like the one time where like at the very end when basically the guy that had gotten hit by the thing had to roll and he had to roll a 16 or better on a 20-sided die and they had used up their chips because he just kept failing. He kept failing and failing and failing and failing. And then they literally neither of the other two people would look as he dropped his 20-sided die in the in the dice tower because he uses the dice tower to roll. And they're like, I can't look. I mean, 17.
So
Anyway, go ahead.
no, I was gonna say, are you done, Lance? Right? I didn't
Oh
mean
no, you're fine. You're fine. Yeah, I mean, it was great. It was one of those things where we will remember it because it was just like
Mhm.
they pulled it off, you know. And I would have killed him. I would have been like, yeah, you're dead. You know.
I inadvertently killed off a group of like it was a second level group with a unicorn, and yeah, it's like I'd never have thought a unicorn could do that much damage, but you know what? It totally can. I had to go capture a unicorn for I forgot. It had been 15 years ago when I was still in Nashville, and yeah, and they just rolled really poorly, and the unicorn every time he went to gore somebody, he critted, and it was bad news bears all the way around.
Yep. We make all our rolls out in the open.
Mm-hmm.
Let the dice fall.
so.
Some of them are getting up in levels now. They're going to be pretty sad if any of their characters die. Anyway, Matthew, go for it.
I was talking to Lance, and Lance told me about his almost TPK, and because of that the Temple of Elemental Evil that I want to run,
Mhm.
I'm trying to. The maps that exist are shit, and the ones that people have made are gross. So I'm trying to find a good thing to do, recreate the maps, and I don't want to make it too labor intensive. I ended up spending way too much money the other night.
Uh-oh.
On a bunch of different things. Like one of them was like Illustrator brushes to make maps. Another one was like Photoshop brushes to make maps. And then
Oh,
and then I did I get a subscription to Dungeon Alchemist and all these other things. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know. And then what I ended up settling on was this. Because
campaign.
I'm really trying to recreate an old school campaign.
See, I love that.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is my childhood right here.
Yeah. Yeah. It's classic.
I'm just
Yeah.
discovering this now. So
Yeah, and the cover of the module and the inside of the cover is this is your blue map.
Is that the room down in there where all the elementals are and all that stuff?
This is the
They're just-
very first. This was the very first thing under Hamlet.
Yep.
So
Under the
no,
moat house.
Giant snake. You're just now playing, Barry?
yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I haven't played since I was like 20, and it was a very short game, which was ruined by a player who was a rogue who would, when we sleep and do our long rest, he would steal our shit, and I got angry and
Wow.
killed him, and then that was it. End of that group. So yeah, I'm playing with a group of French people, so it's doing a French
Oh,
game.
so that ain't gonna last long either.
are you DMing a French game?
No, I'm not DMing.
Playing.
I am, yeah, I'm DJing with Sirenscape, so I'm doing the sound
Oh,
effects and everything.
nice.
But
That's
yeah,
awesome.
I'm just discovering what it's like to play, and it's giving me a kind of an insight into what you want to hear on Sirenscape, so I can my ideas and conceptions of designing for Sirenscape now have slightly changed because you don't want anything too in your face as you're playing.
Oh, no more like throaty Hun music.
Yeah, yeah.
No.
What was that again?
Or Ozzy Osbourne tracks.
Yeah, but I printed. I was looking for tokens, so I just ended up. I printed my own. It's like that is like inspiration token, and then I did like heroic resources, and then for like DM resources, I printed my own little tokens because I was sick and tired of trying to find really good tokens. So I was just like, screw it.
I've got a question about D&D. I struggle to remember what happened in our last session every time.
Write it down.
Does anybody else do that? I have that problem.
You know,
You know what I do? You know what I do? And I find number one, I make somebody take notes, but I always ask them what they remembered and build off that. Because
Mhm.
if you've done something and it's not memorable, then it wasn't worth remembering in the first place, and you can just work over it. And so basically, every time we go in, okay, just to get started, somebody recount what we did, the minutes of the last meeting or something like that. But
Yeah.
you just make them tell you what they accomplished and what they did, and just go from there. That's what I do.
Yeah, we
so
do
they
a
actually
recap.
have like
That way, it's not the onus isn't on you to be the person that is driving everything, because you have enough stress as it is, and it helps them in that part of that creative narrative of we're building something together. So it's not well, Chad's got to entertain us all the time. Entertain? No, fuck that. So you are as much as part of this as I am. So tell me what happened last time. So.
they have they're advertising now, like you know how you when you go on a Google Meet, whatever, they have like automated AI meeting note takers. Well, they have
Yeah.
that for D&D games now.
Oh, like
Wow.
Fathom AI tool.
Well,
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
use Fathom, but yeah.
yeah, I mean, even Google Meets has it. I've heard of people that just have um, just like use it to keep track of, like, they just have it running in the background, you know,
Mhm.
and then just, um, we're lucky that we have one of the guys that we play with. He just sits there with his tablet and he writes down everything that happens.
Yeah.
You know, he just, and as it goes on, you know, he has like he just uses um, his pen, his little pen for his tablet, and
Mhm.
you know, he just writes. I mean, I don't understand why. I mean, he just loves it. You know,
Yeah. Doris
it's
is
just like the guy who likes to map. We always make sure he maps because then he feels good. That's what he likes to do.
Doris writes down the name of every like bartender and blah 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 blah. Blah. Like
Yeah.
there's stuff, I make it up on the fly, but she's like,
I never write shit down.
yeah. Doris is. She'll write down every single note. So I was like, oh, you're back in rock bottom today, and you're at the bar. What was the name of that bartender,
Oh, I
Doris?
love rock bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, my problem is it's all in French, so I'm trying to concentrate on what they're saying, and so I can't write notes at the same time because the minute I'm distracted by what I'm doing on Sirenscape or by a message someone else has posted on Discord, I'm lost. I'm out, and then I have to pull myself back in. So it's like, oh,
But you're
it's hard.
doing multiple things at once. I mean, you're
It's
doing
like
the
j'ai
music.
frappé avec mon épée, Casti.
Yeah. Yes.
Gesundheit.
Yep.
Are you playing from that starter kit there? Are you doing
No,
fan?
no, 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 no. They've created their own adventure, so
Okay.
yeah. But I've got that there because it's got my dice in it, and obviously I've
In a
got the
box. Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
I've heard that new box that they have got is like a insane value for what's in the box.
yeah. Seen that.
I have not went to go pick it up yet. I will though.
Yeah, because it's like it saves you printed out tokens for your game.
Mm-hmm.
They now come with like cards, character cards, and tokens,
Yeah.
and all
Yeah.
kinds of stuff now, which is good. It makes the learning curve a little bit easier when you've got something in your hand or something that you can use and something to reference.
Your cats are fighting in the background, Lance.
Well, I know they do it right now, and they do it when I get up in the morning. I don't know if it's just because they're not getting enough attention, or because they know that they can. Yeah, I don't know. They're insane.
Barry,
Working
Barry,
on
what part of France do you live in again?
I'm in the Grand Est near
Okay.
Reims.
Okay, got it. R E
So
I
not
M
near
S.
Paris.
Reims, yeah.
Okay, got it. I was like,
Reims.
translating.
Very good.
uh we're working on some lenticular animated spell cards with hit point plus right
Oh,
now.
Oh,
for the
fancy.
company that makes lenticular spell cards, or for
Yeah, the deck of many people, they
Yeah.
actually got, I'm not sure if I should be saying
I mean, they're the only people on the market that make the lenticular spell cards.
Yeah, but that was all SRD stuff. Now they got
They're
whole
making
thing.
their own stuff. Okay, good.
No. Now they got like it's all blessed by Watsy.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's right.
So it's not they're not limited to the SRD anymore.
Oh,
What
cool.
happened? What happened to Aldi? Did he have to go to bed or what?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah, he's
Ah.
tired.
Well, aren't we all?
Handsy.
Yeah.
Who's
You
who's
know,
getting handsy?
and I was trying to
Easy
bring this
going.
up many moons ago,
Hollywood.
like lenticular stuff. Like I've only ever seen like one lenticular box cover.
Which one was that?
So the thing, the outpost, what year was that? Was that like 16, 15, 16? The one Mondo did. Do you know what I'm talking about, Lance?
Say that again.
The Thing. You remember they did a copy of The Thing with Mondo?
Yes.
Davis?
I
Or
do know
Mondo
what you're
Game?
talking about.
Mondo game. Or no, Mondo was working on games and they did well, that was the Outpost 51 game, the one that was like Battlestar Galactica in
Yep.
sense. But their special edition cover had a lenticular box on it. And I could never, ever figure out, like, even in Kickstarters, nobody ever went back to the lenticular design. I just wondered if it was too difficult to produce.
So
that
okay, I have
capacity.
a grievance about lenticular covers. Um I was
Go
talking to
on.
Ben. I was talking to Ben, whose Lance officiated their wedding. Ben Harkins, and
Yes.
we're trying to
Ben.
do. We were working on this game called Vivid Memories, I think it was called. Um, and the whole premise of the game was like you have these cards, and on one side it's like how you as a child envisioned the thing you were doing. So you have like a stick and you're in front of a bush or a tree, and but really what it is you've got a lightsaber and it's this, or this sword and you're fighting a treant kind of thing. And on the other side it's actually a depiction of a kid with a stick and a tree.
Mhm.
So it's that dichotomy of the two.
It's like a Don Quixote thing.
Yeah, totally. And I thought this would be, and so they did two versions of the cover, one dream world, one reality, and I'm like, oh my god, let's do a lenticular cover. It's gonna be fucking amazing. And Ben comes back to me and he says, yeah, the factory said they could do like a little panel on the cover, but they can't do the whole cover. I'm like, that's bullshit. Like, I've done a 8 foot lenticular before. And it's possible. I want to
They're
know what the
obviously
reasoning was
choosing not to
behind
do
it.
it.
And what's that?
They're obviously choosing not to do it.
I guess they are, and it's too bad because it would have been. It was such a perfect thing to do it for because it was just thematically it worked so well. But
Hmm. I just wonder why you never saw it.
Hmm.
yeah,
Hmm.
we did
Hmm.
I found a company in Montreal when I worked at the museum. We had to do an installation at another museum for a temporary space because we didn't have a museum at the time. We were renovating the Bank of Canada, and I ended up finding this company that did and that could do large lenticular panels, and we did a 3 phase, um, 8 foot lenticular panel. And it was so cool. It was so fun. So we did a photo shoot to do three different. It was all about phantom banks, and what phantom banks are back in the 1800s, like in the Klondike. Um, you'd mine, you'd find gold and stuff like this, and people would get paid in silver coin, and they would say there's these people who would say, hey, we have a bank. You don't want to carry all that heavy coin around. Here, take this banknote, and it's money as well. It's legal tender, but really it was a phantom bank and it wasn't worth the paper it was written on. So
You just took
So
$6,000.
yeah, what a scam. No, well, that's how, I mean, not to be all like, let me tell you a story about, a man about a bridge. No, like uh, when the Crusades happened, that was kind of the beginning of banks, because it was like, oh, I'm gonna go to the Holy Land, but I have all this stuff and it's everything I own, and so they would give it over to a group of crusaders, and who would then give them a banknote, basically same deal. And then when they got to the Holy Land, they'd be able to trade that banknote in for things when they got there. And that was like, but of course, there's a level of, but it's the church; they'd never lie. So, anyway.
and I remember this one particular exhibition, we got a sign made by a local. He's retired now, and it's too bad because he was such a fucking master at what he did. He was a local sign painter that was traditionally trained in sign painting.
Oh, was he with the guy with the little long brush and go one of those?
He probably did some of that, but um, yeah, this was like he was back in 2012. He was probably in his 70s. Um, and man, his stuff was so nice. I even took the sign home that we got made because I wanted to hang it up here, but it was too big. It was like 15 feet long,
Oh,
but it was a $3,000 sign, but it was so nice. Anywho,
It was for a sex store.
I have a stupid question. What's a
well,
lenticular card?
It's
you
the
know
one,
those cards that you hold like this
you
when they
hold them
change
up
their
and you go,
picture?
Oh, and they have that really annoying texture that makes me
Uh-huh.
go, ooh. Okay,
Because
yeah.
you know what it is? You know what that texture is, Evan?
Plastic?
They're basically
lettuce.
it's faceted. It's a whole bunch of faceted things that when you're looking at it are lenses to a
Yeah.
different. Basically, if you look at the image under the lens,
Yeah.
it's just a whole bunch of strips
Like
of
slices of,
image.
yeah.
Yeah, so it's basically
Yeah.
if you have a three stage lenticular, it's A B C A B C A B C
Yeah,
A B
yeah.
C. As I push my glasses.
Ooh.
Yeah. You were saying they don't do in box size. Well, I remember my my grandmother, she
You're
had,
native now, Barry.
I
En
know
anglais.
the le merde qui saute in ma bouche, c'est incroyable.
You,
what?
you know what
What?
my wife calls her grammaire? It's ma mère.
Oui.
Mayor. I like it.
Ma
Oh là
mère.
là. Yeah, my nan, that's the one. My nana, she had like an A4 size picture of
What's
lenticular
that? What's
picture
A4? I'm just kidding.
A4
I'm just kidding.
You son of a.
lenticular Jesus in the toilet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What did it do?
It didn't do anything. It was just
It blessed
It
3D.
you.
looked down.
Oh, it was just
Yeah,
like a.
Yeah.
It's like facing
Just
But
you.
yeah,
shook its head.
I'm watching you. Don't miss.
Oh, Chad, we just finished. We just sent off the final file for Hope and Fear tonight.
Ooh, ooh. So are you gonna do templates for them? So you, or because you were talking about like you were going to start doing templates because they were going to take it all in house.
Yeah, they did that already for this one,
Oh,
and the next one up is
that's slow.
a campaign that Jeremy Crawford has been
Oh,
working
that's
on
the
for
big one. That's
30 years.
yeah, that's the big one. That's the one that there a lot of people have got eyes on.
Yeah. Yeah. He told us about it, and my God, it's so cool. Like the lore goes deep.
That's cool. It'll
Yeah.
be like another Tolus.
Yeah.
Oh, talking about books
Face up.
you'll never get through everything on.
Yeah, Tolus.
I mean,
Yeah.
that Tolus book is ridiculous.
It used to be expensive as all get out, and then they redid it for
Well, that's because the first print run was under 1,000 copies, and so if you didn't get it, it
You didn't
was
get it.
everybody knew it was worth a ton of money.
Get it.
But yeah,
Yeah, I
no, and
got the
then
reprint on it, so
I got
I'm
the reprint as well, and I paged through it, and it's cool and all, but I'm also like,
yeah,
I
never
was
running that.
yeah, I mean it's I have found that all those things tend to be like, oh, this is cool to have and kind of page through. One, it's like what? It's like 900 pages. Like you're
Yeah,
gonna read.
in one book.
Yeah, like you're gonna read that and it's functionally unusable at the table. I mean, I think I've told you guys this. I mean, like this isn't a good representation of how I run, but I mean, like basically, if you can see this, it's like I have one page with my map, and then I have
Mm-hmm.
pages over here, and this is it. This is everything I need for a session. I don't have to flip through a bunch of stuff. I don't have to do anything. And
That's basically the same thing I did for mine. It's like on my draw steel stuff. I've got that, and I've just got like shit tons of adventures in here, and then I'll just go, oh look, boom, here we go.
yeah, I mean, you can make it more difficult for yourself if you want, but I mean, it just doesn't seem to make much sense to me, I guess. I don't know. Do what you do. If it makes you happy the way you do it, then you should keep doing that. That's what I think. But what do I know?
What do
I'm
you know, Lance?
what do I know?
Nothing.
I'm a talking bear who eats fish. If you get that reference, box
That
of
Yogi?
Mars bars for you.
No,
The
don't get it.
Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. It's a very very small minor, like he runs into the girl and he says, "I remember you uh from those commercials you did for the uh for like some like it was some like beer commercial or whatever, and the beer commercial had a bear for its um sponsor, or for its whatever, you know what I mean, like
Spokes animal.
yeah, and then he goes, "You should drink my beer." Well, what do I know? I'm a talking bear. I mean, I eat fish or something. It was just like something dumb.
I
But if you've
saw
never seen the
a.
movie Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, you really should.
It's a great fucking movie.
I thought it was a film.
I saw a TikTok today or yesterday about this woman, and she's talking about the Budweiser ad for the Super Bowl that they leaked, and she's saying that it's like it's finally it's Budweiser's American again because it's got an eagle, it's got a Clydesdale, it's got this, that, and the other thing, and shooting guns and all this other. Like, oh my God, stop, please stop.
Yeah, no, I mean, hey, that's unfortunately that's um whatever. I'll watch the Super Bowl. Who's gonna watch? Who does everybody got? Who's gonna win the Super Bowl on Sunday?
Is it
Maybe
on
again.
Sunday?
Yeah, it's on Sunday.
This Sunday coming?
You know, it's the Super Bowl.
I'm not going to be watching. President's not going to be watching. Why should I?
Oh, Barry, I saw a thing about in England they're going around arresting people that are stealing. They're buying these pirated fire sticks, Amazon fire sticks that give them the football channels for free,
Okay.
and the police are going around and arresting all these people
Wow.
because they're stealing upwards of 1,500 quid a year.
Okay. I know nothing about fire sticks and
I'm
football.
like, wow, for you to be arresting people doing that, I mean, it's like, it must be a slow news day at the
Yeah.
cop shop.
Because they're not paying their TV tax.
Yeah. You want to watch your foosball? You better pay the piper.
Yeah. True.
Oh my goodness. Sorry. Excuse me.
That's
we
interesting.
don't screw around here in merry old England.
Right,
Cracking down on pirated football. Yeah.
right. They got to pay that TV tax so Graham Norton can stay on television.
I just binged on it was like a 20-minute YouTube video of Ryan Gosling on Graham Norton. And that dude is such a pleasure to watch. He really
Yes.
is.
Who, Ryan Gosling or Graham Norton?
Yeah. Both of them really, but Ryan Gosling in this case. He's so funny. He's just
Yeah. They're always well lubricated guests.
they are. Mark
Yeah.
Wahlberg loves to drink on that show.
Mm.
Who doesn't?
Marky Mark.
Where's that filmed? Is it in London?
Yeah.
I'd imagine.
Where did you live in England, Barry?
I lived in Southampton.
Okay.
Oh,
It's south of Hampton.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not to be confused with Northampton, which
No.
was north
Or-
of Hampton.
Peter
Exactly.
Frampton.
Shut up. Evan.
You to live in Peter Frampton. That's like John Malkovich.
I would have
territory.
accepted East Hampton or West Hampton, but you had to like try to be funny.
There's Longhampton as well.
Is there just Hampton?
Oh, tell me more.
That's his nickname.
He's well hung.
I like the cut of this Longhampton's jib.
Yeah. Well, it's better than Hamilton. Could have been Long Hamilton. Anyway, no, bad.
You're trying
we
too hard.
did 4 interviews yesterday with
Wow.
new people.
For like your community manager thing?
No, this was for graphic designers.
Oh.
The community manager, I had to push that off because we're like up to here with work right now. And
So you don't need a community anymore? Fuck that community. I got work.
but
just doesn't even respond. It's just like I'm like an annoying fan. That's just
no, I wasn't
going
doing that to you.
after
Like,
the
fuck the
other.
community. I'm just kidding. Community, I'm just kidding. No, it was we I met with some
Hey, the
really
first 2 seasons of that show were great.
never watched it.
Really?
Did
No.
like that show a lot.
Never watched it. There's so many shows that people are like gaga over. Like, I haven't watched Rick and Morty.
I wish I
ha-
could say that so I could go back. I could go and watch it for the first
Yeah,
time.
I
ever.
need to watch it. I haven't watched Community. I haven't watched Parks and Rec. I haven't watched 30 Rock. All those people that are like culty followings of these shows.
Hmm.
Parks and Rec was good too.
The
I
thing
couldn't get
is,
into that one as much. I don't know what it was. There was something about it.
the thing is, the things like Rick and Morty, are they going to be funny in 20 years' time?
It's.
Oh.
I mean,
Because there's
it's
going to be no cultural references.
I mean, you make a good point. I mean, like I decided I was like, so okay. Who here has watched The Wire?
Half
Like
a
that-
season?
What?
Half a season?
Yeah, I mean, so like that's a really great show. I mean, The Wire is. I mean, it's really really good, and it's like, and I watched the whole thing, and I was like, this is really good, and I liked it, and then I was like, I should try to rewatch it. Like I was trying to remember it, and like because it was just really engaging. And I started trying to rewatch it, and it was like I don't know what it was. I got like into like about halfway through the first season. I was like, yeah, this isn't hitting like it used
Yeah.
to. I mean, and I don't know, why that is. It just is, So
Did you ever see the interview with Idris Elba where he was talking about how he got the job on The Wire?
No.
It was pretty good. They're like, he walked in there and he tried to do his best American accent that he could. And they told him, you got the job. And they're like, and he's like, great, that's amazing. And they finally said to him, like, where are you from? Because they weren't sure if he was American or not. And he's
Mhm.
like, I'm from London. And they're like, no way. And then there's one guy in the corner like, I knew it. I knew it.
Really? Because like he just didn't do a good American accent, or
He
what?
did. He did a good American accent, but
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
one guy felt he had the corner on it.
Yeah, that's debatable in Cyberpunk. It slips.
Um, yeah, I just well, if you like Idris Elba, first of all, go watch Luther because that was amazing.
Oh, Luther's so good.
And then yeah, watch Hijack. I mean,
Yeah. I
he's
saw the first
very
season. It was pretty good.
yeah. I mean, Rebecca and I are watching the second season now.
Oh, Lance, are you going to a Gamma?
I'm not. That's
No?
that's a Shane thing. There's really no reason for me to go.
I'm sorry, Evan. I was just about to ask you, but I know you're going to.
You know I'm going to Gamma.
I would just take up space if I went to Gamma.
Oh,
Shane's
Well,
gonna be there. I'll
I
pester him.
mean, Shane will be there. Well, as far as I know, he's gonna be there. I
Yeah.
mean, I would be surprised if he isn't. But yeah.
how is Gamma going? Because I don't hear much about it anymore. It seems like
I
it's
haven't been to Kentucky yet.
It's been
Ever?
no, it's been a while since I've been to Gamma, but I mean, when I went, it was kind of like I felt it was kind of a waste of time. I mean,
What do you mean
honestly,
you haven't been to Kentucky yet? You were there last year.
Was I there last year?
You were. We roomed together last
I
year.
thought I skipped a year.
That was the year I forgot my ring.
I
Oh.
was. Oh, I'm sure you quote unquote forgot it.
No, I
I
remember
forgot
that.
my well. It was a bad thing. I forgot my shaving kit, which had my wedding ring and my bite guard, my night guard in it.
I am
Both of which
complicit.
are like multiple $100s.
I have been looking for my shaving kit for like 20 years.
It
I can
shows.
tell.
Just
Do you ever trim your beard?
I haven't in a while now. Sometimes it starts annoying me, and then I will. But like I don't know, it just hasn't annoyed me yet. So I mean, I don't know.
I keep getting tempted to grow mine back, but it's just I don't know. It's just when it starts to crawl into your mouth over here, it just really does not.
or it curls from your top of your lip down to your chin, and it's like,
Oh,
Well,
it
I mean,
tickles.
yeah, just let it grow. I mean, hey, grave before shave, baby.
let it grow, let
Let
it
it grow.
grow.
I mean,
Oh.
it's like cutting your hair, man. Like I went to my
No, it's
so
not.
my my son Caleb he decides when he's like, yeah, I need a haircut, like, and there's a barber that he goes to, and he'll just go on their website and set up an appointment, and he say, hey, can you take me to the barber on this day, and also pay for it, of course. And it's fine. It's like a classic. I guess that was like I actually went there when he got his, because when he had long hair, Caleb had hair like down his back, and he got it all cut off one summer. And I went there, and I got my hair trimmed and got my beard trimmed there. But anyway, so they're cool. They're nice guys. And I it was like one of those things where it was like, okay, I'll come here and I'll get my hair cut or whatever. But now I go there, and Caleb's got this like that bad um young teen mustache going, and
Bum fluff.
he's so proud of it, and he's like, I want to have a full mustache by the time I'm like a freshman in high school, and it's coming in. And actually,
Just
I
a
mean, like,
mustache.
yeah, well, no, because it'd be tough to explain. Like, he isn't growing it here, which is, that's like the last place it grows, but it's actually kind of decent on either side. And his mom hates it, and she's always like, "Can you should cut it? It'll grow back faster." And he's like, "Is that true, Dad?" I was like, "No, it's not true. Just let it grow."
It
He's
grows back thicker.
No, it doesn't. It
Yes, it does.
doesn't. That
It does.
that's also a giant lie. It
No,
is.
it's not.
Yeah,
Not in
yes,
my
it
case.
is.
Not in my case.
Okay. Well, anyway, so now he's very proud of it. And I said, you should see if they'll give you a mustache wax when you're done. He's like,
I got a question about barbers because you said he booked his rendezvous online.
yeah.
Okay. Do you remember the time when you used to just like walk into the barbers whenever you wanted, and then you just had to wait for your turn to get your hair cut?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When the place I used to go when I was a kid, that it was like this downtown barber, and that was absolutely how my mother would go there, and then we would just wait your turn, and
Mm.
then you'd go up, and I still remember as I was waiting my turn to have my hair cut, like as it turned out that my parents were divorced. There was a time when, and the guy, and I remember it was cool because there was a rack of comic books to read when it was your turn. So I was always excited when like I wasn't gonna get my hair cut right away because that means I could like pick up the latest like Superman or Batman to read it. And I was always annoyed when like they'd be like, "Oh, it's like, oh yeah, but Lance, we can cut your hair right now." It's like, no, you can't, because I wanna, I wanna read the comics, And my mother would be all like, "No, we need to get going, put the comic books down." But I remember one time my dad showed up, and my brother was getting, either my brother or my sister was with, and my dad showed up. My parents, because he just needed a haircut, and he happened to go to the same barber, and I remember he got to like and I remember I saw my sister was like hanging out with my dad and they were laughing and joking and having a good time. And then like he was up next and then I was annoyed because I didn't get to hang out with my dad. But
Oh.
my sister got to, because but then he was getting his haircut and he's like, "Well, I gotta get my haircut now, so I'll talk to you later." And I was like, "God, why does my sister get to hang out with my dad?" I was annoyed.
It used to be for me a kind of place to go for to socialize because yeah, there might be about two or three other people before you, so you'd sit there and wait. But the barber was like always a communicative person talking to the client and oh, how's the house building going? Oh, are you still working on that project? And so you'd pick up all this banter and you'd learn that that guy's profession is a postman, that guy's profession is you know a janitor, and it's like I don't know. It was just that kind of, and then you'd see
There
that
is
person another time, and you kind of like nod, and you know,
there was definitely a feeling of community in
yeah,
there, of like, just um and it's but now it's all online and whatever. The guy that cuts my kid's hair, he's like super nice. And I don't know. I think he talks a little bit to my son, but he's 14. My son, I can barely get a grunt out of him. So I'm always just like, "So what's going on with school?" It's like, and then I can't even get like, "Hey, you need to go ahead and like, you need to make sure you take the garbage out tonight." Is that a yes? Is that a no? Did you hear me? What are you doing? Put your phone down. I'm going to murder you. You know how sons are.
yeah. My son is 8. Last night we noticed that a bit of his tooth is missing, and so my wife starts probing him. You know, did you know a bit of your tooth is moving? Very French. He doesn't go. Huh. He goes. When did you lose that?
I don't know.
Did you fall over? Fuck's sake! Just give us an answer.
Well, it's the problem is, and I've said this before, the problem is that the your kids at some point lied to you and got away with it. And they don't realize like they should just shut up, right? They should tell the truth, but they've also like, well, I can still hold on. I can still hold on. There's a chance I can still get away with this, that mentality, like
Mm.
it's not, my goose isn't completely cooked just yet.
We've all been
Ross
there.
was the same. Ross would lie and lie and lie and lie and lie until like basically I found the bloody dagger in their hand before I could finally get them to admit it was like, okay, yeah, I didn't do my homework. I'm like, God bless. It's like, why? Why do you want to just see if you can drive me crazy? I just, but whatever.
Mm.
It's kids. What are you gonna do? Uh Evan,
that.
yours will be old soon,
Right?
and you'll be all like, "This was a mistake."
What have I done?
Yeah.
You got kids now, then, Evan?
Yeah, we've got a 6-year-old daughter.
Oh,
6 years old. You're
Yes.
still the coolest person in the room.
yeah.
It depends. She tells me that she wishes her dad was one of the other kids' dads at school because he's more
That's
fun. And I was like, I get it.
well.
That's
I
fair.
mean, yeah, there's some truth to that. I mean,
Come and sit at the table with
Dad,
me,
I
and I'll
wish
show you how
I
fun
wish
I am.
Justin was my dad.
Oh,
All right.
all right, let me write this down for when you. It's like, so you're gonna help me pay for college? Well, why don't you ask Justin's dad?
Exactly.
that's the way to do it. Oh,
Because I see here, that's who you'd prefer.
Let me check my notes. Ah, yes, here we go.
I'm gonna go get on my jet ski I just bought.
see, I want to play Game of Life, but Dad wants to play Scrabble. You're no fun, Dad.
Right, exactly.
It's a game of Scrabble that never moves.
You never know. You might need a tile for something. Kind of an Indiana Jones puzzle.
Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
Anybody, we talked about some TV shows recently. But anybody else? Did anybody play any? Anybody going to see any movies recently?
Well, I did. On Monday night, I had a premiere for a little short film that I was in.
Ooh.
The one that you showed us?
I think I did. Was I a jerky politician?
Yeah.
Then yes, that one.
Chapeau, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Very much.
How did
So
that go?
It was good. Yeah, we had. I mean, those things are always weird because you never know what to think of a thing you're a part of making because it's like, is it good? Does it suck? I don't actually know because I'm too close to it. And then you're sitting in the room with like 100 people, and the moments where you're expecting everybody to like laugh or have a reaction, just nothing. And then the things that you thought were the worst thing, and you're like, hey, we should really cut this, but you leave it anyway. Then all of a sudden, like that was the best thing. And it's like, I don't know. I have no idea.
Hmm.
I think it went okay.
There are always audiences which are different. I remember theatre days. You do a play, and yeah, sometimes the audience would get the joke, sometimes they wouldn't, sometimes they
Right.
would laugh at something which wasn't funny,
Right.
and you just kind of like plow on or adapt. That's kind of spooky when you're like you're waiting, you got that pause for the laughter, and then that pause for the laughter turns into just like a pause of your uncomfortableness.
Yeah. Yeah. So who knows? People smiled and said nice things, but that,
That's to your face.
they're supposed to do that. So
Okay.
hopefully it went well. I don't know. We'll see.
If those phone calls start coming in,
Is Matt talking to us?
I have no idea who Matt's talking to.
I was. I didn't realize I was on mute.
It happens.
Oh my goodness. How did that happen?
Well, I mean, did you? That was just like a little fun, little side project that person was putting on or whatever, right?
Yeah. Like, it's not the
Was it
not
a
the end
paid
of the
gig?
world. What's that?
Was it a paid gig?
Yeah, I mean, not that much, it was local film.
You got scale.
No, it wasn't even SAG, I don't think.
Do you have your SAG card?
No, that's like you have to be a part of a certain number of SAG projects, and I don't remember the details, but I'm not eligible yet.
Have you been on a SAG project?
I have, but
Cool.
only one. Oh no,
That's
two
good.
now. So I think maybe one more is when I don't remember the rules.
So
Is there an Evan Halbert already in IMDb? Will you have to change
Oh,
your
I'm
name
on
to
there.
like with that?
That's
I'm
just
on
where I'm
there.
going,
You're
baby.
on there.
I'm on there.
You won't
got
have to
some-
like add a middle initial, Evan L. Halbert.
No. I've got a few credits to my name. Nothing
I know like
fancy.
Michael Keaton, right? He had to change his name from Michael Douglas to Michael Keaton.
Oh, right, because of Michael Douglas.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes total
Um,
sense.
A movie I want to see is Rental Family
Hmm.
with Brendan Fraser.
mhm.
I like Brendan Fraser a lot.
Me too. He's such a genuine fella.
Yes, he is.
And this is it's a really interesting concept. I guess in Japan you can rent actors to play significant people in your life
Okay.
when you go to like
Yeah.
to be your plus one to be like, oh, this is my husband or whatever, or and stuff
Right.
like that. So he ends up going to he's an actor. He ends up going to Japan to do because he's a wash-up actor in the States. He goes over to Japan and he goes to do like commercials and he does this really very, very popular commercial and he ends up doing falling into this rental family kind of work.
Huh,
And it looks really interesting.
that's fun.
Yeah.
Aldi saw that. He said it was
Yeah?
really good. Yeah.
Oh, good.
The movie shot.
Um,
Sexy.
I want to go see that Sam Raimi movie.
Help.
The what's the name of it? It's like
Something
but yeah, the one they're on the island.
Yeah.
Like the woman that's like the underling to the CEO, and then their plane
Send
crashes on
help.
the island. Send help. There you go.
Snow saw Iron Lung. She said it was pretty good. That's the Markiplier movie.
Okay.
It was
Apple
completely
Lung?
indie made, and he made like 21 million the first weekend at the box office
Wow. Okay.
for like a non-studio movie. Good for
Yeah.
him.
That's crazy.
It's almost like Blair Witch.
Yeah.
I don't know if actually maybe Blair Witch was the studio movie. I don't know for sure.
It was pretty indie, I think.
Yeah.
I'm interested in seeing that Send Help movie, and then there's another one that's coming out relatively soon. Dang it.
There's a not Guy Ritchie. Is it Guy Ritchie? Yeah, Guy Ritchie movie coming out soon
Man,
with
why can't he just make
Johnny dude from Hackers, Johnny
Mnemonic? Ah,
no, fuck off. The guy from he was in Train Spotting as well. Johnny Lee Miller. No. He played
Not-
Sherlock on Sherlock.
With Guy Ritchie.
Yeah, I think it's a Guy Ritchie movie.
Mm.
I want to see God bless, why can't I remember the name?
I just want to see a good film that I can watch over and over again and be caught in that cycle of, well, I didn't remember that and I didn't see that happen before and oh wow that links to that and a
So
kind of
I don't
12
have a
monkeys
movie
or
like that. I'm listening to I'm the third time through an audiobook series called He Who Fights with Monsters.
Mhm.
Hmm.
And I just love it so much. To listen to it for a third time is pretty rare for me.
Yeah. But there's nothing better than a well-written, well-realized film that
Yeah.
you can rewatch due to the fact that there are so many little intricate things which are detailed here and there. A bit like Fight Club. Actually, Fight
Yeah.
Club you can watch about 2 or 3 times and then it's like, yeah, well, I know it all now.
For
I've
me,
seen-
that's Ready Player One, actually.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Isn't
It's
that
not
all
so
fan
much the
paper?
noticing things, it's just like a comfy place to live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you notice all those little references.
That and The Rookie with Dennis Quaid. I don't know why. It's just it is. Whenever that's on, I'm like, I'll fucking watch it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Um, yeah. There's some movie that I saw that was coming out relatively soon. Let me see if I can figure out what the name of the movie is.
I just watched Scanner Darkly again, and that's a film
I
that
saw it.
you can watch multiple times and like, okay, I see, yeah, okay, that line connects to that character's storyline connects there, and oh yeah, and it's like, okay, a good old Philip K. Dick film.
What'd you call me?
Exactly.
I I called you a stupid.
Hmm, that's not it.
Well done, sir.
Improvising at 7 o'clock in the morning. It's an art.
Um, I have been inundated with on my algorithm feed synthesizer stuff.
Oh right.
And mostly it's people recreating 1980s theme songs for TV shows.
Oh god.
And they're fantastic, like Airwolf or the
Yeah.
Terminator movie or um
Down here, I got a big cage of cassettes when I was 16 years old. So that's fucking 35 years ago or so. And they're filled with me doing cover versions of A-Team, Airwolf, Street
nice.
Hawk, fucking
Street Hawk.
Axel
Oh my
F,
God.
Escape from New York. Yeah. Doctor Who. You know, you flick through your synth and then you find this sound, you go, wow, that's Doctor Who, and you wow, wow. And fuck it. 4 track out, record. Woo. Yeah. I got bunches of tapes with cover versions.
Movie
I
is
have the
Good
three.
Luck. Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die.
Ah, that's the film I want to watch. Yeah.
What's
It,
that?
it, the premise is Sam Rockwell shows up at a diner in the middle of the night wearing all these crazy clothes. He says, "I'm a time traveler from the future, and I
Ooh.
need people to I need people to join me so we can save the world."
It looks like a futuristic Dungeons and Dragons with time travel and yeah, I'm in.
I started watching Future Man. You ever watch that?
Mm-mm.
That rings a bell.
With Josh Hutcherson?
It's a series, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not bad actually.
I think I watched the first couple of episodes and I was like, nah,
I did too, but if you keep going, it actually gets a little bit better.
3 seasons.
Oh my God, I should go to bed.
Hmm.
Yeah, maybe we should just go to bed.
Um,
Okay.
so
Ooh.
Evan, I canceled
Yeah.
my 2 extra hotels for Gamma.
Is there a charge to do that?
No,
Okay, that's good.
it was free cancellation till like late February.
Oh, okay.
And I'm
okay.
like, I thought to myself, I'm like, I should really cancel my because I have like that the Marriott or whatever it
Because
was. I
you
should
thought
really
you were
cancel
like going to
that.
go an extra day or two early, right?
Yeah, I went on Saturday because it's so much cheaper for flights.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, yeah, I should really cancel my Marriott. And then as I'm doing my Google search on my mail for my fucking reservation, another reservation comes up. I'm like, oh yeah, I
Ooh.
booked that one too.
I mean, sometimes you need three or four, you know?
Well, one of my favorite military sayings is two is one is none.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair.
Wise words.
But
That's hilarious.
yeah, so I asked Jeff, one of my office mates, I'm like, hey, do you want this room? Because he was going to go to Gamma. He's like, well, my roommate canceled, so I can't afford it on my own. So no. I'm like, okay, go. Cancel.
Yep. I still got to lock in my April
Flight.
flight. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, for gathering.
Yeah.
Lance,
Oh, for the gathering.
Lance, easy.
You and all your secret handshake motherfucker friends heading off to drink the blood of babies to live forever at your board game meetup.
Wait, how did you get a look at the handbook?
Well, you know how it is.
So I don't know what's wrong with my workstation, but
Your face? Oh, sorry.
ooh.
What's wrong with my thumb?
Ah! Oh no!
Oh, I can still hear you. I just wanted to spare you this.
Oh,
Anyways,
Anyway.
I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, so I don't know what's wrong with my desk, but I got a new chair, a new used chair. And every time I go to sit down again after like getting up to do something, I touch it and I get a little bit of a static charge,
oh,
and all of my monitors just flicker.
nasty.
That's good.
But I don't understand why it's happening because the chair is not attached to anything. It's sitting on a tempered glass, like chair mat, not even touching the desk. So I don't know how it's happening, and it's really freaking me out.
A chair mat is sitting on a chair mat. Do you know who last experienced that amount of static electricity?
Who?
The drummer for Spinal Tap.
Ah.
I'm embarrassed to say.
You've never seen Spinal Tap. Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
I know so many references from Spinal
Oh,
Tap.
my
I've just
goodness.
never seen it.
That's ridiculous.
Tomorrow.
I meet ya tomorrow.
Evan.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question at this time? Yes. you ask
At this juncture.
No, at this juncture. Are we going to do Stonehenge? No, we're not fucking doing Stonehenge tomorrow.
Did you hear that? So Catherine O'Hara died, right?
Yeah.
Well, way to bring down the room.
Westminster Dog Show did a tribute to her
Oh,
because of Best in Show.
Best in Show, yeah.
Like that was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Do you ever watch Game Changers or Dropout TV at all?
No.
So it's Sam Reich, who is his dad is, what's his dad's name?
Sam Rice Jr.
It's
Oh, I don't think this is
Robert
right.
Reich, who is um he's a lawyer, but he was Secretary of Labor for Bill Clinton. And so, anyways, so part of Dropout TV used to be College Humor.
Oh, okay.
And oh my God, there's this one show called Game Changers, I think it's called. And it's so funny because basically it's like, it's kind of like a Whose Line Is It Anyway? But they asked one guy to do a spot for, like an ad spot for the McRib,
Yeah. Of
but as if he was like Macbeth.
course.
And oh my God, it was so funny. Just I'm thinking of tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow. Um, anyways, it was just I recommend watching. There's a whole bunch of clips on YouTube. It's like Brendan Lee Mulligan and a bunch of all those guys from Dropout TV or from College Humor. Sorry.
there was a old bit on David Letterman that was called Actions and Consequences.
Mm-hmm.
And so like I remember one of them was action. John Gotti's limousine bumps into Empire State Building. Consequences. Mayor of New York apologizes for building placement. But they had one where it was like action, unprecedented levels of uh of uh of animals being killed trying to cross the highway. Consequences. McRib is back.
And on that note,
And on
I'm
that
hungry.
note,
I'm hungry.
let's we can call it an evening.
I was gonna say, is it school time already, Barry?
It's time to wake up someone for school. Yeah,
How old are
School
they?
days.
8 years old.
I'm 8 years old.
Yeah, and the other one turned 19 the other day. So
I'll say this: my son had to go for his yearly checkup. My youngest son, Caleb. He first of all, one, he was mad because he's 5'11 and a half, and he thought for sure he was 6 feet tall because he with shoes he's 6 feet tall, but he's not
Yeah.
6 feet tall yet. And his old man is just a hair over 6 feet tall still. So it's But anyway, because he still has a pediatrician, we had to go to this hospital, and it's like the hospital is in like big giant puffy cartoon lettering with all these like rainbow
amazing.
colors. And when we pull up, I'm like, I'm all every single time I'm like, oh Caleb, look, it's your baby hospital. Should I get you some crayons so you can go color? Why are you like this? That's his thing.
Why are you like this?
Why are you like this? I was like, because I said eventually you'll move out and then I won't be able to do it anymore. Come on.
Right.
It's like, let's get you some romper stompers. We can head into the thing.
Daddy playing a new character.
There you go.
Actually,
All right,
Barry,
everybody. Be good to one
Hold on.
another. Be decent human beings.
Barry, did you? Let me just make sure.
Yeah, you're fine.
You know, when you grew up, you know that Simon
waiting.
and the cartoon Simon, where he was the things he draws come true.
And you know my name
Oh,
is Simon.
yes.
And
I
the
never
things
watched
I
it,
draw
but
come
I know
true.
of.
do drawings.
Yeah, well, that's the SNL version.
Yeah.
I remember the Danny DeVito. You're looking at my ass.
That rings a bell.
Anyways, I don't know why I just thought about it, but it reminded me of that. Whatever
Neither do
Lance
I.
was saying reminded me of that.
But it's a good memory.
All right, thanks, y'all.
Yeah.
Good night,
to see
everybody.
you.